We're live. We're live.
Live. TGIF, my friends. Hey, Mima.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good and hope you are the same.
I am, because it's Friday and it's chat day.
It's a day to celebrate, right?
Absolutely. I hope everyone notices my new display.
What is your new display?
This is a beautiful light box that I have to say thank you to a friend, Wendy, who sent it to me to use. And I have decided to do this. I'm going to say this in honor of Janet, this vignette style backsplash thingamajigger.
Wow.
I hope everyone likes it.
Look at you all set up.
Thank you. I'm trying to I don't know. I
Trying
think this
to
looks better. It just looks better. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, B. Carson.
trying to
Yeah, trying to like make myself look a little more professional, since everyone uses these. I was always against them until this one arrived today, and I think I've been playing with it ever since it got here. And you know what I love? It has a sunroof, which is so cool. I don't know if anyone ever seen it. They have a sunroof. See? A sunroof.
Yeah, they
Super
have a
cool.
sunroof.
And then that's the lid for the sunroof. I don't understand what the sunroof is for yet. I guess I'll learn eventually, but I'm leaving it half on, half off since I don't know what to do with it. Hey, Janet. Thank you. This was, and Janet, you inspired me for this setup. You've inspired me. But welcome in. Hey, Kim. Hey, Stephanie Davis. Happy Friday. I found a new Frisbee. You want to see it? Want to see my new Frisbee?
Let me see. Oh, wow.
Glass.
That's wild, huh?
Yes, Pat is running late. She's driving in. I did text everyone down the list. That's why we're late. I know Pat responded that she's going to be late, and I think was it Marcella? I'm going to reactivate the texting thing, I think. Like where you you could register your phone number and I just had to send out one text. Hey, Mimi! I'm so glad you like this set up. Super cool. And you can see, thank you. I forgot who this was sent to me my first year of live reselling. This was made by one of my customers. I think their name's on the bottom. Yeah, it's still on the bottom. The Rooted. Now I remember. The Rooted. They were so nice. Yep. They were so nice. Nice people. What I need to do is I need to start reaching out to all of those people, because I stopped, when I stopped live selling for a little while. I need to, some people remember me and like, oh, here you are. And then some people don't. So I might do that. I think I might do that. I just got to figure out what to do. Maybe I'll send out like a postcard. Something, right? And look, we could do like a disco dance. Disco dance is the trance. Do the dance. Oh, that's the Humpty dance. Do the Humpty Hump. You're silly. I know this one. Josh, I want Josh to have this one. I think he needs this little vase thing because I think he used it as a bookend. So after I'm done with it, I was going to send it to Josh. I think he said he liked it. I hope so. Looks like someone put something burn on there. It's like got a burn. And it's from old Japan, not old Japan. Where's it from? Occupied Japan. But how's everyone's week? Mima, tell us about your week. We were live yesterday. Pat, you're late.
I've just been resting since yesterday. I did a lot after my knee, and then I came home, and it was too much. I did too much. So today was just kind of a slow day. Just kind of the slow day.
Yeah, I didn't go to Cray Cray today. Had a lot of running to do with my girls because they were going with my mom. And oh my God, when I go with my mom, they had to go get their nails done and all that happy stuff. And my wife is out with her lady friends this evening. They're at a wonderful restaurant here in town, which I would love to bring everyone to because it's so yummy. But the reason I like it is
girls' night out for Lisa, huh?
Yeah, girls' night out for Lisa. Girls' night out. Girls' night out for my girls. My son's going to watch some basketball something somewhere in Pennsylvania. On
Mm-hmm.
campus, of course. And
Right.
I'm home with the dog and the guinea pig. So it's not a bad afternoon. Not a bad evening either.
What's the guinea pig's name again?
Um Oreo Cookie Freeman.
Oh, we've got a
OCF.
middle name.
OCF.
How
Oreo
long
Cookie
have you
Freeman.
had guinea pigs?
Huh?
How long have you had the pigs?
We had Oreo and the one that died, their brothers. I forgot what his name was. I forget his name. We got them. Oreo will be 3 this year in
Mm-hmm.
June. We had Marlowe, and he passed away about a year ago, but he was 7. And then we had, what was the brown one's name? I forget the brown. He just passed away not that long ago, and he was also 7. But we got them they came from a shelter, and we only
Mm-hmm.
had them for a little over a year. Because when I saw that they were at a shelter, these guinea pigs,
Shush, guys.
I said these guinea pigs got to come live with us. Well, I can't remember
Hey,
my
hey.
see. I have really bad. My memory is god awful. Marlowe and what was his name? The brown one.
I had to mute for a second.
I can't remember the brown one's name.
Stewie?
When Lisa comes home,
Violet?
I'll ask because that's sad. And he was the one. He would always, when I would hold them, even during my live streams, he would
Mm-hmm.
like to just sit like with me. So when I would wear my sweatshirt, I would just, hey Sue Stewart, welcome
Hey,
in.
Sue Stewart.
Um,
Hey,
he would
Marcella.
always sit in my, you know how you're on your hoodie, you have the pocket that goes from side to side. He would always
Uh-huh.
just want to I would leave him in there forever, and you guys would never even know that I had a guinea pig sitting in my pocket.
That's so funny.
Yep. And he was so good. Like when he really had to go, had to go to the bathroom, he would just keep
Mm-hmm.
wiggling around. So that's why I knew I had to go put him back in the cage.
I'll be back in 1 second. I gotta grab something. Go.
Sure, sure, sure. But welcome in. Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to the show. This is the Chit Chat Show. Tomorrow is the Goody Show. Oh, thank you, Marcella. I'm so um, I'm so I think I know I have some OCD.
You have
That's
OCD?
Josh. That a guinea pig in your pocket. Are you just happy to see me? Good
That's
one.
funny. That is funny.
That's a good
Joshy,
one.
Joshy.
But I like this. I think it's so cool. Hey, Susan. Oh my god, I suck at saying names. Susan Train. Welcome in. Welcome in. Stewie. Oh, she likes Stewie. I like Bing is my
Bada
friend.
bing, 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 bing. We say his name. Bada bing, 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 bing.
Oh, I feel so because he's such a baby.
He's not a baby. He's like a brat.
He's a baby.
He's the biggest brat in the world.
He's him and Colt would be best friends.
Oh yeah, they would.
They love to pee on things and they cry whenever
Mm-hmm.
they want to get food.
Yeah. See, he just started crying because we started talking about him.
Oh
Yep.
Jesus.
They're spoiled. These
Yep.
little dogs. They're just spoiled little dogs.
I know I felt bad. My sister had to put her his name was Ty. Her cat was 18 years old. She had to put him to sleep yesterday. I
Oh.
felt so bad for
Mm-hmm.
her. I hate that's the one thing I freaking can't stand.
Is when they go.
Yeah. But
Mm-hmm.
he had I'm like that's a long time for an animal to live. He's had an
Mm-hmm.
amazing life. He's traveled. Not many animals have traveled like hers.
Mm-hmm.
Um I mean traveled is, when we would go to see my dad, they would come with us. Like my
Mm-hmm.
Colt came too.
Mm-hmm.
Um so I mean, I don't know, I just feel bad. And then she's getting anxious because she has one other cat and a dog, and they're all around the same age.
Hi, Susie Q.
Hey, Susan Q, welcome in, welcome in, in.
Yeah, Bing is a pain in the butt, but We still love them
I
anyway,
know
but we
Colt's a pain in the Kentuckys, but I mean, I worry about that thing.
mm-hmm,
Like, and I went to bring the girls to go get, I call it to my grandma, Anna, who I wasn't that fond of, the lady who taught me how to cook,
mm-hmm.
um, had called it the Miracle Center. So I tell my girls, I'll bring you to the Miracle Center, and I'm like, Dad, that's not funny. I was like, well, my grandmother said it was the Miracle Center, so that's what I call it. So whenever like I go on short little road trips like that, I bring the dog.
On the trip. Well, that's
Yeah,
cool.
in the car. He loves the car.
I bet he does.
And you know what he does? He can fit like up on the dashboard, the windshield and the dashboard. He lays in there. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
thanks, B. Carson. This is one out of my collection. And can you guess how it's out of my collection?
How? Tell me.
I have to show you. Here, let me turn the mute so you can't hear.
La 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 la. Oh.
This is why it's out of my collection.
And his
No, my
little
kids
boo
were
boo.
playing soccer. So I have to glue. This has been busted for, oh my God, many years. Many
Mm-hmm.
years. But I like the coin dot, but anything in my collection is a resale. I don't know if there's his other resellers, but me
Mm-hmm.
personally, a lot of my like good stuff has little, I call them one of a kind marks. So that's the one of a kind. If I got it, my intentions are to glue this eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, look it. Pat had the same thing with her pup.
What? What'd she
She was
say?
getting ready to go to the grocery store, and I don't know if she has a pup, a dog, or a cat, and they thought that was going outside.
Oh, aren't they crazy when they are like determined to want something, and you're like,
Yeah.
no. When I come in, my dogs, my two labs, have to smell what I have in a bag. They have to. They'll stick their whole head in the bag just to be like, okay, what's in it? Does it have anything to do with us? It's like, oh my God. Guys are nuts. They're crazy. They're really nuts.
They are, but some of my things are. Well, a lot of the Yadro's a-okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of other things that are jam. Like I bought that one pink vase that I bought in Indiana. I bought it knowing it had an impurity, an imperfection. I thought I wanted to sell it until Lisa said, "Oh no, we're keeping that." Like, okay.
Yeah, it's okay if they think it's food.
What do you mean grocery bags? They give you grocery bags at the food store? You still get those plastic bags? Oh, see, we can't. Oh, so you're just like New Jersey. I can't stand it. I want
Yeah,
those plastic bags again.
yeah, they'll get. We can get paper bags, but paper bags suck.
Yeah, they rip.
So it's like, why even bother? But yeah,
They
if we
rip.
need paper bags,
I wanted to
we
put
can
this
get
in my
that.
display. Oh, now I need to have. See, it's my OCD. Now I need something for
What's
the other
that?
side of the horse. How about this
Oh
little shot
my!
glass? Now I think I have too much gold in there. I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. See, I like it full. Full, I tell you, full.
You like it full?
I do, I do, I do, I do. And so the one thing, Mima, do you want to introduce it to the chit chat? Do you want me to? Because I kind of
You
thought that was a
can.
good conversation to have.
Yeah, you can. You can start. I'll just help.
All right, so Mima I felt a wonderful topic to discuss this evening because it kind of hits many different avenues, from a person reselling to someone that's collecting, or to
The
someone that wants
buying.
to sell their items or buying, what have you. So we are.
Mm-hmm.
Here, let me get the exact title, so I don't screw it up. Mm-hmm. I like that Jeopardy song. Just hum the Jeopardy music for now until I find it.
Do, do,
Do
do,
do do
do,
do
do,
do
do,
do do
do,
do 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 do.
do.
Here you go. Wait, oh my gosh, how much you said? I forgot how long that was. Yikes, that's long.
It's long. It's long.
It definitely
Here.
is. So it was okay. As a reseller, would you? I'm just going to wing the title. Would you
Okay.
go A for a booth, B for e-commerce such as EB, Etsy, or C live selling such like what Mima and I do here on YouTube, which you could do on Whatnot, Poshmark. What's that new one? Palm Tree Parade
District, Palm Tree,
District. Yeah.
Macari. Yeah, there's so
Yeah,
many.
so where's the money coming from? Where's the money coming
Where's
from?
it coming from?
I mean, I know personally, I have done all three. How about you, Mima?
I haven't done a booth because for me, I think, shush, it would be too much work for me to do a booth because my I'm in and out with my migraines and stuff. So I think that would just be too much for me. But so I haven't done a booth, but I have done e-commerce and I have sold live. So you can be the one to talk about booth stuff, or
I can,
some
I
of our
can.
other
Yeah,
participants
I can, I
can talk
can.
about booth stuff. But yeah, you know, I mean,
I
I
would
thought
say,
about it.
yeah, what have you thought about a booth or even like just a case? Like
Yeah, I
I
thought
know
about a
I currently
case
am
or a
able to rent just
booth.
a case.
I thought about a case or a booth. I just have fears that what if I crash down and, you know, I can't. And then who's going to take care of it for me? So that's what my issue is,
Yeah,
right?
been there, done that.
Mm-hmm. Right?
I know I took the plunge into another booth and here I had I just kept thinking about my prior in having a spot and how well I did and why is this one taking so long to like get off the ground
Mm-hmm.
like sales wise. I had a dismal February, dismal, which was okay because they were closed a lot because of the snow.
Isn't that normal though for February
Yeah,
after the
I
holiday?
think so. I January, February, March,
Those are
historically were
slow
always my
ones. Yeah.
lows,
Mm-hmm.
like lows, and then usually April, like when April is the time when most of those tax checks come, and then the buying would restart.
Right, right,
But
right.
I probably should have held off and started the booth in July, and
Mm-hmm.
then I would have had the cash flow coming in from the booth to help cover, the cost of rent because the rent is expensive. It's not cheap. Oh, here, hold on. My wife is calling, so I'm gonna bleep for a minute.
Okay. So, yeah, I think the booth is a lot of hard work. At least the people that I know who have booths, um, they have to spend a lot of time. And what I understand is it's what you put in is what you get out of your booth. So if you don't have the time to put into it, you're not going to get a lot out of it, right? So, at least that's what I understood. Um, and you have to, a booth is like, a house or a business. You have to have location, 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 right? So if you don't have location, 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 you're kind of messed up. So I don't know. That's kind of what scares me too about it is there's a lot of variables to a booth. But, I know a lot of people who do booths and they say that they're doing great there. So I think it's all about who you are and your energy level and what you can do with it. So I don't know. Um, who's had a booth here in our little group? Janet, you have a booth, right? I think you do. Um, Is anyone? You have to pay 8 cents for a plastic bag in Washington State. Yeah, you can't get a plastic bag here in the city I'm in because it's just too much money. Yeah, I just worry. I don't know about those. My niece owns a shop that rents boots. She said that the shops are doing good right now. That's good. That's really good. I just, I'm really hesitant. It's because my health. That's one thing is I'm hesitant because I'm up and down with where I am. So some days I do weeks I can go for a long time and then then I'll get hit and then I'll be down for weeks. So you never know. Um, but we're going to talk about what should go in a booth as opposed to what should go on e-commerce like Mercari or eBay or Etsy or District or any of those. What goes better? You're thinking about it. Yeah, I've been thinking about it too. And I watched like my good friend Yvonne, Thirsty Rich, she's expanded her booth to 2 booths. And that's pretty much where she's selling from lately because for her, the shipping and stuff was getting hard. So it's like, oh, what do we do? What do we do? But there you are.
Yes, I had blocked my wife's car from getting into the driveway, so I had to go move my car in
Oh,
so she
she's
could
home
get her
already?
car in the driveway. And I didn't realize it's raining here in New Jersey.
It's raining.
Yeah, it's supposed to be actually really nice here tomorrow, and then it's
Hmm.
supposed to get absolutely frigid again on Monday. Because I
Yeah,
did see B. Carson said something that's still cold in Michigan, so that means that's what's coming my way.
Joshie says I didn't do well with the booth. I had it for 6 months and lost money every month. Yeah, that's what I worry about. Is
And it can happen.
yeah, it's like
Mhm.
how do you know? How do you know? You know, was it looking back, Joshie? Was it the location you think, or what do you? Why do you think you lost money? Was it the items you were putting in there? Was it people just weren't buying anymore because of the economy, or what do you think was the issue? Anyone? Anyone?
I know me, it's definitely location, location, location. My prior location was phenomenal.
Mhm.
Phenomenal. Like foot traffic constantly.
Mhm.
Um the new one, I don't know. I don't know.
Was it
I go month by month. I do this. I go 3 months. If it's 3 months of losses, I pull the plug. Because you can't. We're not in this to lose.
so when you get into a booth, do you have to have a contract with them to say I'll do 2 months or 3 months or month to month, or how does it work?
Mine's month to month. You need to give 30 days. Well, I'll tell it to you this way. If at the end of March I decide to pull the plug, I need to give 30 days notice. So I would have to stay until the end of April. But if that was the case, I would literally mark everything. Like I would take out the stuff that I don't want to just like give away, and everything else I would just slash the prices for it to go.
Mhm.
Because it's a lot moving the furniture and everything back and forth. Um, I'm just hoping
Mhm.
that it was just the winter we had here in New Jersey that kept
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
out,
Uh-huh.
because you know how I price things. Like
Right.
I price things to sell, not to sit and look pretty.
Mhm.
Um, that's which is, eh, I don't know. I kind of like it because it gives you something. I don't. And the one thing I like about this new place, I don't have to work. Like the other place I had to was to
Oh,
work.
some places, yeah. What? Some
Yeah, and
places make you put it.
I would have to pay someone, because like I am not doing that on because my days, because I'm not going through my whole life story on how I ended up into a booth from the place where I was. I'm not doing that. But
Okay.
if you know, you know. And then I moved into this booth in a town that I was in, and it did well.
Mm-hmm.
What was the question again? I forgot.
It was like how much you paid. You have to pay much
Oh,
month.
and the thing was, you had to, because I was the lowest on the totem pole, I
Mm-hmm.
had to work 1 day a week, and they chose Saturday. I was like, I can't do it. I can't do Saturdays. So I would have to pay someone $75
Oh,
to
that's
work.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
One
Did I
second, I'll
work
be
every
back.
Saturday?
Keep
I didn't.
talking. Your
I would.
turn.
I would usually go like once. I would work probably one Saturday every other month, because I did like doing it, because I like to help people find, like, a treasure they were looking for. And I wasn't like some of the other people that worked there. They were just gearing people to their booths. They would always try to gear them away from mine, because mine had, if you had Fenton glass, you would want to come to my booth. You wouldn't want to go to the other people's booths, because the price was double, triple what I was offering it for. So they always tried to, and I was the back corner, so I had the whole thing. So you had to walk past mine eventually, and I always made sure I had something eye catchy to bring you in, like to bring people in. Like, I always had my daughter make a sign of some sort. I think, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I got rained on when I went outside, so I'm not. I'll drink some Gatorade, but it was raining, and it's cold rain.
It's raining.
Uh,
It's
B
raining.
Carson, I've had that problem.
I'd worry about shoplifters. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one thing we were going to talk about was loss
Hmm.
at a booth. That's one thing you have to worry about at a booth is loss, right? Because you just it's the nature of the beast when you have a booth,
Yeah.
and breakage is the other one,
I had
right?
that problem as well, with
Mm-hmm.
glass.
Right.
Because there's not every piece of glass I would want to put on a shelf or in a case. They were on like a table or something low. And I love kids. I have three of my own. But when my kids went into a store like this, they stood by me. The little kids knocking stuff over and breaking it or stealing is true, a real story, a real true story. I've had like vintage toys of mine stolen, because the
So
kid just would take it.
then you have to put up cameras in your own booth,
I had
or
cameras in my booth,
or
yes.
do they supply cameras?
My
With
my place did not. Neither place supplied camera. I mean, it had cameras, but not in the booth. So I
Mhm.
put not to my locked cases. I didn't. I
Right.
probably should have. Like, if I had jewelry, if I had lots of jewelry, I would have a camera in the case. Even it's a locked case, I'd still have a camera in there, because there were issues in the area where my other booth was, of this gentleman going to look at higher end jewelry, and
Mm-hmm.
as the a person, the helper, the worker of the antique mall, he was asking them to pull something else out of the booth,
Somebody was pulling
and he
something
was
else.
pulling something else and pocketing it, like the more expensive stuff, and pocketing it in. Like, and like, when you saw the video, I'm like, oh my god, it's like right in front of her face. It's so crazy how creative these thieves are.
Well, you know what pissed me off? Um, it wasn't a booth thing, but when my cousin, when we were doing her estate sale, she had a Sibis Madonna, and I marked it down to a good price. I marked it down to like $75. It was a $200 piece, and some stupid women, they took it to the other where my cousin's friend was at the door and stuff, and they told her that I had marked it down to 70 to 50 or $25 or something. And I was just furious. And I put bad juju on it. I'm like, you're gonna steal Madonna and mark Madonna down?
That's crazy.
That's just bad juju for you. So now whatever Madonna does in that house, she's gonna make them
Yeah,
repent first, because that was, I mean, horrible. And you're taking it out of somebody who's got Alzheimer's, you know?
that is horrible.
That
That
was
is, but
terrible.
I had if anyone knows Yadro, it was a boat with the grandpa fishing with the
Hmm.
grandson and a dog. And I think it was the grandson or the grandpa was holding a fishing pole, and the fishing pole was made out of bamboo. And it was the only thing that was detachable on this Yadro. And I had it
Hmm.
set, I didn't have it in a locked case, so partially my fault. I had it up where you'd have to ask for assistance. There was a sign that said, please don't touch, ask for assistance. And some like I would say mid-20s, stole the little fishing pole, took it out of the Yadro and put it in their pocket. I was like, are you kidding me? You stole that? It was just crazy. So then, even with, and it said, my little signs would say, smile, you're on camera. And they still steal. That's crazy.
Nuts. I just
But
don't understand how people can be so
I think I still have, no,
whatever.
did I sell that? Do I still have that? I don't even know if I still have
What,
that. I think
the Yadro?
yeah, that Yadro. It's a big boat. Maybe I probably do still have it. If someone wants it, let me know because I'd like to sell it. And I have the wooden stand for it too. I just don't have the fishing pole anymore. That's bye bye.
That's crazy. It's
Yeah,
just nuts.
and it was like a $500 Yadro, which pissed me
Yeah.
off. Uh-huh. And I didn't have it marked for $5. I think I had it for like $3.50.
Well,
Crazy.
we sold a lot of her Yadros to a reseller, and just
Uh-huh.
made a bulk deal. And I told my niece, I said, you know what? I know this. It sounds like you're taking a loss here, but listen, you're selling them all.
And
You're
they're gone,
getting
and you got the cash for
you
it.
and right, and you're getting money for them instead of doing it slowly or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
they're gone. They're done. So yeah, he's giving us, whatever, but I think it's the best thing to do. So, and I got his website. He sells on one of the E's, and I watched as they were selling, and he did okay. He didn't do great, but he did okay. So, it's a lot of work too to
That
go
was
around and
mine.
buy. You know.
That was the one. That's the one I have. It's large too.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, let me tell you. Hmm. So.
My once the Moses I have. I also have I have Jesus, but both of them have broken fingers. That's why just pay the shipping on them and you can have it. You can have both or one. But I have Moses that's holding the 10 Commandments
Hmm.
and his fingers broken, and I have Jesus and his fingers broken because they made their fingers like Jesus has like his finger out pointed like this, and of course it broke. And in Moses, I don't know if it was his pinky or it was the pointer, and it's broke. So annoying. Or was it his thumb? I forget. But he's holding the 10. It's a nice one. He's holding the 10 Commandments. He just Moses with the 10. I think he's just with the 10 Commandments. That's the one I have. Here, let me see. I'll pull it up.
Hmm.
But even did you ever have reselling on an e-commerce platform? You sold something to someone and then they claim it was in like a horrific condition when they got it and they wanted like a refund but to keep the item or like a discount off the item.
No, no, that never happened to me. Oh, well, I sold something to somebody when I was first reselling, and they were they claimed it was in worse condition. I just gave them money off. I said you can send it back to me, but I just gave them money off. So, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I just want to
Okay.
show this is the Moses. Josh, this is the Moses I have. See how the pointer it's I guess its pointer finger is broken. And I don't have the original box and mine is not in mint like some of these prices people are crazy.
Hmm.
They used to sell for tons of money, tons of money. When I first started reselling, I saw that's what I said when I just started like yeah, reselling period. I said, "Well, what
Hmm.
do I know?" And I knew Yadro, like porcelain, Yadro and Hummel, but Yadro were the ones to sell because everyone wanted
Hmm.
them at that time. And I also sold Lionel trains because A, I liked them, and B, I knew about them, and C, I wanted to play with the trains. And there's nothing wrong about playing with toys as an adult.
Who said there was?
I'm not sure. Someone probably did in this world.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, you want to see what I found?
Sure. Show us the money. what I'm looking for there.
I have both earrings. Oh, look, they look better in the light thing. Look, I found both of them now. These earrings, they're so cool. So now I could sell them. Now,
Awesome.
if I could only find. Wait, I wanted. Wait, let me close my sunroof.
Mm-hmm.
The jewelry does look better. It does.
Inside of the box, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here,
I
let me
think so.
do. Here, I'm doing a trial by error, and now this is what it does look better in the box, doesn't it? It looks better in the box with that lighting. How do you make it brighter?
I don't know.
Oh, hit the plus sign. Wow. I like that. Oh my gosh, look at how bright that is now. You could see it better. I had a lady tell PayPal that someone else used her account, so my money was on hold. I told her to mail my Fenton back. She never answered me. PayPal did pay me. How crude are some people?
They're scammers, right?
Yeah.
They're
Is that
just.
better, that bright? Josh said, I think so too. I think I could really see things so clearly now. Because I know it was hard to see my items with the lighting. Is this better? Josh, is it better? Anyone else want to say, feel free to say something. And if you don't think it's better, say you don't think it's better. But I think it is.
It's better. It's better. It's better.
Okay. Okie
Oh,
dokie, tinchoki. Here, I better get the. I had this leaning up against pottery. Not a good move. Not a good move. Not a good move. Not a good move.
so
I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. I hope the rain's gone. I like that song.
so we were talking about booths, the downsides, the upsides, the restocking, maintenance, theft, breakage. So let's talk about e-commerce. The Etsy, the eBay, the
Oh, can I just say one more thing about the restocking?
yeah. Go
It's
ahead.
truly a pain in the ass. Just like I don't know if I'm sure you probably hit on it, but like the change of holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, I would have tons of vintage Christmas. So here you want to put out all of this vintage Christmas, but you also want to make sure you get out your vintage home decor for the people that want to still buy that to give it as a gift, and you have limited space. My one booth, it was 15 by 30. It was pretty, it was a decent 15 by 40, or was it 30? I can't remember if it was 30 or 40. It was big. It was big.
Right.
um just to constantly change out inventory is overwhelming. It's a
Well,
lot, and it's a lot of work.
and
I
don't
mean,
you have to
Lisa's
go
not
in
that far from me.
certain?
She'll tell you I would spend hours there doing that.
Don't you have to go in certain doors in some places, and you can't? You gotta, follow their rules at the places, and
Yup, some places you could only reset before or after opening hours,
wow.
which I thought was crazy. I didn't mind morning because I'll get up and go
Mm-hmm.
do it, but like I don't want to be stuck there till 10 p.m. No freaking way. Wow, this lighting is much better.
Cool.
I can't get this to. This will be tomorrow. Don't forget tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got some goodies to show you all. Hey, Wendy, what do you think? Do because I sent a picture to Wendy and I said I like a lot of stuff um I'm gonna call this a vignette. Here, I'm gonna push this little guy. No, like I have more stuff I could put in it, but I'm just running out of room. I don't want to overkill. Like now you can't see that because it's off camera. But I like this. It's so cool. And Wendy, thank you so much for thinking of me with this thing. It is like a new toy. And I was taking pictures, and the pictures do come out better. So you're all 110% correct. I was never, I never thought I would like one of these. And now that I have one sitting in front of me, it's like, I can't, like,
It's
look,
like,
this was
where have you been all my
that was the
life?
first picture I took in there. That was before I realized I had to put one of those inserts in there because they come with different colored inserts. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
know. So there you go. So that was my first picture I took. But doesn't it look better with all the stuff? See, I like all the stuff. I wish
That's
you could see
cool.
this guy. This guy I think is so cool. That's what I'm going to hunt for tomorrow when I go hunting. Here, I'm going to put the light down a little. All right, because I'm trying to match Mima's lights, but I think I went too light. Oh, there we go. I could just change this. But I cannot wait to start using this to do my photos. Are you there, Mima?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay. I got nervous. The volume went south again on us.
Yeah, right?
Oh, I have a mushroom I could put in here. The mushroom. He's dusty. It does show dust really good. See? Dusty.
Dusty musty.
Dusty musty.
No, that was right. I had it right. I'm talking to myself, guys. I'm putting earrings on this thing. I got some new earrings and
Oh my god, wait till you see what Mima has for tomorrow. I will
have
do
to.
Mima, you're gonna late tomorrow. You'll send me pictures like last time, and I'll do one of those. That
Mm-hmm.
YouTube short did pretty good, where we just did still photos of the jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty cool. Pretty cool, I tell you. And then Sunday, I was going to do. If I know if Mima's too tired, I'll understand. But I was going to do vintage decor because I didn't realize how much I have, and then we'll get it out of here. We'll get it out of here. Look at this. I wonder if I broke this. Look at this one.
Look at
It
those.
looks so much better under this light. I like that one. No, that one.
The big one?
Oh no, I like that one.
The amber one?
Amber.
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 I didn't check the color on that. Let me see what
I
we
bet it
got.
glows beautifully green. There, it's green.
Mm-hmm. Purple, purple, purple. Yeah, it's a
My
nice
gosh,
ring.
I can't believe this is marked. I'm not gonna be able to read that. Hey Wendy, do you remember where you got this? This big guy? I haven't been able to find. One of my friends had asked, and I said, you paid it forward to me. I'm going to pay it forward to him and get one and give it to him. But
Mm-hmm.
I can't find one anywhere.
Oh, that's what went. That one with the
What?
earrings. Something fell, and I was like, "Where did it go?" And now I know what it was. I think it was. Oh no, it wasn't. I was wrong. I was wrong. I'm just changing. I changing some of the backs.
Oh, Wendy's babysitting tonight.
Are you babysitting?
She's probably babysitting one of the grandbabies.
That's sweet.
Marvella's good, isn't it? Marvella.
Yeah, I think so.
I like this. I like how it's making it go bling bling bling. You know what? Will it make crystal go bling bling bling? This is
Maybe.
just spun glass. No. See, this is like a new toy.
Toy.
Seriously, it's like a toy. But what else could I put under that? It could go bling bling. Oh, Roddy, if you're still, because I know you can't comment and chat, but if you still want these, tell me. These are the pearl. Well, this one is hematite with the 14 carat, and then this is the freshwater pearl with the 14. Wait, who has the 14 carat beads? The hematite has the 14 carat beads as well. And then the freshwater pearl just has the 14 carat clasp.
Nice.
But if you want to pair them, let me know. 4 months and 2 years. Wowzer. Give it another year and you'll be going. I could only imagine. I remember Jack. How old was he? I think he was 4. And then we had the Irish twins. What? That was crazy. That was fun though. I don't. You know what? I know it was crazy while we were going through it, like with them being
Mm-hmm.
so little and literally having no help.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate it. I appreciate it more now because they're similar in age.
Right.
and similar in likes. And here we all could like watch a football game. We could all go to a restaurant and have a decent conversation. It's just pretty neat.
Who are the Irish twins? The girl and the boy, or the two girls? Who are the Irish twins? Your son and daughter, or your two girls? Your girls, yeah. My aunts were Irish twins. What? Oh, I yeah, I have a few, but yeah, I just okay. I just changed the wires. I just changed the wires on those and made them sterling. So because they didn't have sterling wires, but now they do. So
Was that
there you go.
so? It wasn't complicated to do that.
No, it's just bendy wire, bend it back. But aren't they pretty?
They are. Josh, can you hear me
Mhm.
now?
Can't hear Dave. Is it since the phone call he had? Sometimes that messes it up. Um, aren't they
If anyone
beautiful?
could say if they could hear me, please let me know. Or if you can't. Pat has a 33-year-old, 24, 32, 27, 24-year-old.
If people want any of the, I sent some messages, but if you want any of the research, let me know what you're looking for because I'm going to go back to them. They're open like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday though, so you can send in what you're looking for, and if I find them, I'll pick them up because he's selling them for really cheap. So
I know.
yeah.
I talked to Mima about the books, and I said which ones I would be interested in because there's some stuff I want to learn more on, such as that. Didn't you have a? Wasn't there a jewelry book? No, that I know you're keeping it. The one you showed, I think that Coro book.
Mhm.
Anything
Yeah,
on that would be neat. I would like to understand like some of the shapes and such. I mean, the pricing. Um, the pricing you
I
could find out by what have you to source sold comps, but to understand like what a shape is, are you kidding me?
I picked this one up because Mimi got some of the goldstone, so I thought a ring might go. Pottery
Oh
books, but they had a lot of
my!
pottery books. So, Wendy, tell me what
Like
kind of
McCoy.
pottery is it a certain company? Is it a certain style? Because I saw some that said American pottery, I saw some that said clay pottery, and then I saw certain brands. So just let me know. I did not see anything on Bakelite, but
Oh, Bakelite's
he
hot,
said
hot,
they're
hot.
getting he said that they're having a bunch come in and they're all in boxes right now. They have them, but they just haven't put them out. So he said like this next week anyway. So Dave said more on yeah.
And
Ooh,
that came out pretty.
looky. That's beautiful.
And that's the whole point of this box. Because look, it makes it pop. Because not in
Mimi
the
did
box, it's not
Mimi,
right.
did you see that goldstone? Mimi. Just about
I think Mimi's here, and if
she
she's not,
was.
well, you could send her a
Oops.
photo because
Yes.
that's. Can you just show that one more time? I just like that the sparkle in my eye.
And
Wonder why.
this I don't believe is sterling, but who cares? It's cute and it's one of those you can size yourself. But no one's gonna know that. So the size, it's bigger, beamy, but it's sizable. I
That's
got
pretty.
it just because I thought it would go. It
Ah,
starts at a seven ish, like a seven and a half, and it can go up higher. And it can go a little bit smaller too. So,
that's so cool.
but I got it because of the goldstone stuff you had. So
I
that's why I
like that.
picked that
Is
one
that
up.
what that's called?
That's goldstone.
So so Goldstone is always going to be that red with the gold like
Yeah,
flaking in
some
it.
people call this sunstone. It's not. It's goldstone. I
It's really
believe.
cool.
I
I just
believe.
like how it's like just
Maybe I'm
sparkling and you're
wrong,
just
but
doing nothing but holding it on a light.
mm-hmm.
What do I know? I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. I don't know anything too much about this jewelry stuff. Like I looking up Marvella. I don't know if I looked it up just now, and I'm like, ooh, Marvella.
This is hitting my ring
Yes,
light,
Mimi
but
said she would like. She would like. Ow! You
yeah,
just
it's
hurt me,
yeah,
bird.
you like it. This is tiger eye, but isn't it cool? It's like oval.
I like that. That's neat. That
Mm-hmm.
reminds me. Oh, who was it that bought that tiger's eye bracelet? Was that Marcella? No, it was
Maybe
at Roddy Parade. I think it was Roddy Parade. That would match. That would match. I think it was Roddy Parade.
just little cheesies, little
Yeah,
teasers.
these are going to be in tomorrow's show.
Some of them, some
See,
of
that's what I
them.
like. We could do. No, I didn't sell it to Marcel, so maybe it was to Roddy Parade. I think she's watching, and she did text. So I'll say, um, where's the text button?
This one is absolutely stunning. Let me take my ring off. Look at it's got diamond, well, CZs on the side, on both sides.
It looks like a bridge over
Emerald
troubled
cuts,
waters.
right?
It's beautiful.
Oh my
That's
god,
cool.
this one is a stunner,
I
and
never
it's,
realized. I never realized that you could buy a CZ and it look just like a diamond.
isn't that one stunning? Look at the CZs on the sides.
That's what I'm talking about. Look at that.
Oh,
And what is that thing I learned about that holds the center stone called
the
again?
carriage, the
The
carriage.
carriage. The carriage. I'll remember that hopefully by the end of the year.
Yeah,
That's me challenge.
hopefully. Gorgeous. I know. I know. There's a wedding set in here that's not, fake wedding set, but it's a stunner.
Oh, while Mima is looking for that, Mima and I were in a show earlier today on one of those live selling platforms, and I was telling her, she's like, enter the giveaway. I'm like, I never win those damn things. I was like, I'm not entering the giveaway. But what did I do? Wah! Is that the 2-ringer?
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. And that's blue
Mm-hmm.
sapphire, blue
Mm-hmm.
sapphire, I guess.
Yeah, Safari. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Let me get
I
this one.
like the little squares on the smaller ring. So would that be like a engagement ring and a wedding ring?
Yeah, I mean it's custom, but yeah, yeah.
Like otherwise, what is that
Yeah,
I
the
just dropped
second
one of
one
the
is just
gold
like it's
pieces.
like an eternity band. The second one. This one's really pretty though.
It's nice. It is nice. I like the blue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and you could get this to wear around your neck. But what I was going to say is, I always lose my train of thought. This is I hate RSD.
Well, I get it with migraines too. My it's called aphasia. You have aphasia.
I don't know what it's called. It's a pain in the ass.
It's called aphasia.
Like I get distracted so easily.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wanted to find this because I don't want to leave 14 gold anything on the floor, and I don't care if this is just the one with the 14 karat gold clasp. I like these. If Roddy Parade doesn't want them, they will be up for grabs tomorrow. Tomorrow, and I'll pull some comps up too on these.
Hold your breath.
Why? Holy shiitake! Holy shite!
Is
is
it?
that sterling?
Mm-hmm.
That's a chunky monkey.
Isn't that
That
crazy?
And that's after you've cleaned it because it didn't look that shiny before.
No, no. I went through my cleaning process, my whole little.
That is like a home run hitter. That's a good one.
There's a couple of purple ones in here because I know we got purple lovers.
Oh, Josh, he was asking. I joined the giveaway, and I said I forgot what I was. Oh, I had to go get my lunch out of the my lunch must have dang on the air fryer, so I walked away from my phone,
Mm-hmm.
and I heard all I heard was
Me.
you won, you
You
won.
won. You won.
I'm like me, and then Mima was like you won. So I'm back. I won gold earrings. They claim their retail value 300 plus, but I'm just happy to win something. It was free, and it's like inventory. If it's cool enough, maybe we'll do some. Oh no, I can't do that anymore. I promised I would never do that.
Yeah, you
I'll
won't.
just sell them really cheap.
Yeah.
Wait, can you turn this into that's a showstopper.
Who likes purple besides me?
Who
I
let
love
the
purple.
rectangle out? Is that another 925er?
Yeah, all these I'm showing right now are 925.
All right, so I'm going to stop asking 925. That
I'll
one's
tell you if it's
amazing.
not. Yeah.
I like the carriage on that one.
And it's got diamonds on the side that are shaped in hearts.
Thank you.
Aren't they pretty?
They are. That's a nice one. That's a nice one.
All right. So we were talking about e-commerce.
Yes, ma'am.
So e-commerce, the issues that you have with e-commerce is it takes a lot of time to clean your items, to photograph your items, to then put them in your shop and then describe your items. So, I tried to time it one time and it was like 15 minutes to list each item, you know, and it started to go get a little bit faster when I started using some of the tips being save some drafts that you can use over again. The other tips are using voice voice command to do your descriptions. That makes it go a little bit faster. But I mean, it's a lot of work with e-commerce, to get everything down, and you want to be competitive with your descriptions, so you have to research and see what the price points are on different sites. So yeah, I think it takes a lot of work doing um, an e-commerce. Plus you have to worry about your shipping, so you have to make sure that if you don't know the weight of the item, that you're weighing the item and you know what size box it's going in. Yeah, it's slow, right?
Yeah, I'm not a listing fan. That's why, and I was even talking with Mimi earlier and me mom. I got to get listing more items, which I'm getting better. I rather just sell it live because it's quicker.
Right,
you
it is
know.
quicker. Right,
But
it is
yes,
quicker.
could you hold out for a higher price with the e-commerce sites? Absolutely. Um, I think there's just pros and cons to each selling style, platform, what have
Mhm.
you. And it's all what you enjoy doing. I enjoy live selling. It's just easier for me. I like to
Mhm.
talk. I I mean, I don't have the best mug in the world, but I don't mind being on camera. And if being on camera bothers you, then live selling is definitely not going to be for you.
Right.
I mean, when I first started live selling, literally no one showed a face. You just showed the items. And I remember I was like 6 months into selling on Whatnot, and it was my oh my gosh, it was my like 3,000 follower show. And I said, you know what, I'll introduce my family. And that was the first time I turned the camera around and I introduced me and my family. And then it was nonstop after that, as in I would always start my show like this, you'd see me. During my
Mm-hmm.
show, as I sold, you saw this. And at the end of my show, you saw this. And that's how I always ran my shows until showing your face almost the entire time was the thing to do. But I like selling with Mima because her selling style is the same as what I like. You're showing the item. You're not selling this, you're selling that. Right? Makes sense, or did I just blabble too much?
No, it makes sense. I just was raised by a woman who my mom, never went out of the house unless she looked good with makeup on and stuff. So I was raised that way. So I just don't feel if I don't look good right now that I don't want to be on camera.
And that's okay. I think that's okay. And even not being on camera, even if you're going to be a live sale let me explain it this way, Mima. Live selling truly isn't for everyone, even if you show your face or not on camera. Some people should not be, like, we've watched shows where these people should not be live selling. They can't explain squat, you
This
know?
is this is costume totally, not 925, but it's
But
a
it's
pretty
beautiful
ring.
either way.
It's a pretty ring, so
I like the
maybe priced
design.
accordingly.
See, I like the what I'm not I'm probably calling it the completely wrong thing. That it looks like that wire wrap kind of
Mhm.
thingamajigger.
Mhm.
See, the one thing I will say, Marcel, about whatnot is it can be fast paced.
Mhm.
It truly can be, and I think that was a good starting point for. Doesn't work for me now. Um, because like I said, it could work for me. I just have to sign those papers, but that's another story. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Having this, they take money, and after creating my God, Mima, I stop talking when I see this pretty stuff pop up, huh? Who is that?
That's just a little ring. That's a
Jessica Rabbit. Look like a Jessica Rabbit ring. She wore fancy dancy stuff.
does it fit this? Yeah, my fingers are too small.
That's partay. And the carriage. I love the carriage. I like when you could see underneath that the center stone.
Yeah,
I don't know
then
why.
you can then it shows better, right?
I think so because it lets more light in.
Mhm. I think that's a pretty ring. I like
Yeah.
that.
I agree with you. Do 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 do. Party party party. You know what I'm starting to dig is how you have the strand of pearls. It's
Mhm.
starting to look like a slash of paint, like on a painting.
That's
It's
fun.
pretty cool. They look suspended in the
Suspended,
air, which I think is neat. It's neat,
suspended.
Charlie.
Charlie, you bit my finger.
It's neat, Charlie.
Charlie, you bit my finger.
Ooh,
I haven't decided if I'm going to go out and source in the morning too.
I have
If I
to.
if I do, it's not going to be an all day affair.
I need to go. Well, like I said, either if depending how tired Mima is on Sunday, I'm still doing um a vintage home decor live sale on Sunday, and I'm going to bring some new items as well. And I'm going to try. I don't know if anyone remembers from. Oh my gosh, when I did that, I did box. I did like a box, and I sold each box for I forget if it was 21 or 25 plus shipping. I'll
Mm-hmm.
have the weight of the box, and you'll buy the whole box and the shipping label. And that'll be on Sunday for home decor items. And then tomorrow, I think I'm going to do some bagged jewelry, some things that you saw a few times that I tried to sell. I'm going to bulk it, try to sell it. And if it doesn't sell, I will list it on e-commerce. I think I only have one or two strings of pearls left, the real ones. I don't know
Um,
if
one
I think I'll put those on the e-commerce site.
one thing about listing on e-commerce, and I'm just reading what it says. It says that your um, if your listing is weak, your item can sit like a forgotten casserole at a church potluck. So, one thing you should do with your listings, if you have an e-commerce, is you need to go back every few months and revamp them, take new pictures, restyle them, um, things like that. Just you know, re-describe them, stuff like that, because it does make a difference and it does push them back out into the atmosphere when you do that, when you push that out there. So I know it's a pain in the butt, but yeah, it's something that if your stuff isn't selling, you got to make some decisions. One decision, try to revamp it. Another decision is to
Is unlisting and relisting it, which I know is a pain in
yeah,
the ass.
unlisting and relisting, that's another one. But the other one is to decide if you're done with it too. Why am I keeping
Yeah.
this? Why am I, is it time for this puppy to go? And that's another thing. So
And there's
those are
nothing wrong there, or put it on sale. I agree with Marcella there. And there's
yeah,
nothing wrong with giving up on an item and saying it's time for it to go. There's
right?
nothing wrong with that by any means.
Nothing.
And then yard sales. I'm gonna do another one, and I think I'm going to film it, like a personal one here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna film like everything I've put out, and then like at the end of the day, I won't film the people as they come and buy because that's crazy, and then say how I did. Because again, it's all I like being transparent, and I've had yard sales in the past. One I remember we had here. It was after COVID, and I took all the stuff that I bought during COVID that didn't sell, and I sold it um yard sale style, and I was happy by the time we were done.
Right?
We sold. I was shocked actually. Oh, and I had also bought a storage locker, and I wanted to get rid of all the person's clothes. So we did.
Mm-hmm.
I do clothing. I think we did. All shirts were $2 no matter what it was, and all pants were $3 no matter what it was. And then if you bought so many, then you got like a lot price. And we did all jackets $10 no matter what they were.
Mm-hmm.
And if you bought more than one, then it was like two for 15, what have you, until it was all gone.
Send offers. That's a good idea,
Yep.
Marcella. Send offers to
And
your
my big
peoples.
mistake from the yard sale, I had at least, no joke, 150 vintage Madame Alexander dolls. And I was just tired of going through them because they were a pain in the butt.
Mm-hmm.
And I had just finished selling the presidential series, and they
Mm-hmm.
did well, but I was tired of the rest. And a lady made me an offer, and I was like, sure, and sold all of them.
Well,
And I
sometimes,
regret it now, but hey, whatever.
you know, they don't always sell either. You know,
I'm sorry.
I said Madame Alexander's don't always sell either.
No, that's why I wanted rid of them. I wanted rid of them.
Right. My cousin had my great aunt's doll collection, um, and it was a crazy doll collection. I mean, some were really old in that, but there were dolls there that were worth a ton of money, and people just didn't want them. So, um, when we found somebody who did like dolls, we loaded them up. And it didn't matter how valuable they were, as long as they loved the dolls, that's all I cared about. Because I know my great aunt
Yeah.
is probably rolling over in
I
her
can
grave.
Marcella said she's had a yard sale every year in
Mm-hmm.
Northport, or that's the island.
Mm-hmm.
You're only allowed one sale every year and have to have a permit. That's crazy. I usually do the town wide yard sale when we have the one that's town wide. And I think that's
Mm-hmm.
why mine was so successful at that time, because I
Mm-hmm.
registered my address with to be on the town's website. And I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
do it again this year because it worked out well. Wait, I'm going to turn my camera away so we can look at that.
Oh, it's just a necklace. It's costume. So I think it's pretty though. It's a pretty necklace.
Yeah, but this is a great like preview for tomorrow. Tomorrow, there's always
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
So, what are some of the cons that you guys have with selling on an e-commerce?
Some of the things that drove me batty,
Mm-hmm.
like on Poshmark, for instance,
Mm-hmm.
you would have to wait 3 business days after something is delivered. I think it was 3,
To
or
get
maybe it was
paid.
4
And then
to
they
get
have to
paid.
comment on it. Yeah.
Yep, I think that's so silly. I agree for it to be delivered. I agree for
Mm-hmm.
that, but not days.
No, that's a little cray cray.
Yep, I agree that it needs to deliver, not just be, or tracking started, like delivered to the person's house.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
And my other issue was people trying to, get a couple bucks off. Like, I didn't know it was that condition. Can you give me like $25 back? No, return it.
That's why I take so many pictures of my stuff and I describe it like crazy. And sometimes I'll take out an item that I've sold and I'll look at it, I'm like, oh no, it's got this. And then I'm like, oh, I gotta contact them. And then I look at my listing and I'm like, I just closed that. I don't have to do anything, right? But it's sometimes it's a long time in between, right? So
Yeah. That's one thing I like about live selling because it's quick.
the other thing with jewelry that I'm learning is that if the earrings don't have sterling wires, you need to change them, and it's going to up their price and they're going to sell better. So that's something that I'm doing slowly. But you have to make sure that you have a reputable source for your sterling wires because a lot of them will say they're sterling and they'll have nickel in them. And then, so you have to really do your work on where you're getting your stuff from. You're sourcing it.
Well, like I know where you recently got yours from. Do they have like an ingredient list on the package?
No, but I know that they're not going to sell anything there that's not going to be what it says it is. They
True to its
can't.
word. Okay.
They can't. They can't. But if you're buying off of eBay or Amazon, Amazon is a little bit better than eBay as far as truth in, I want to say truth in menu because it's similar to that law for food service, but truth in what you're selling, so you have to be truthful in what you're selling. But I did see something on Amazon that somebody said, I got these and I know they had nickel in them because I broke out within a couple hours.
Wow. And yeah, you got to remember that too. You could like screw with someone's life. They could be allergic to, like you just said, the
Right.
nickel that's in it.
So that's why going forward, I'm all the earrings that I'm going to try to sell. Except I can't have that with the post. You don't have that luxury
You don't
with
have an option
posts.
there.
But the wires, I'm going to try to just stick with silver or gold, right? Because it's just safer, and I think they sell better. I love this
Now,
bracelet.
here I have a question for you. Do you have a price limit for items you want to list? Like, will you not go over say like a item worth $100?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Like when you're selling when you're sourcing for to sell something, like
Uh
will you
huh.
sell something that has a $500 value on e-commerce?
Sure,
Okay.
sure, I will. I don't have anything in my store there yet.
Well, I'm just using it
But
as I'm saying as an example.
yeah, I certainly would. I
Hmm.
certainly would. I have that brooch and earring set that's the Schreiber, and I'm still trying to decide my prices on that because I do want to list it. So that's one thing that'll be higher that I'll put up on there.
Hmm.
So some of these earrings are stunning on here.
I like the top ones for the color, but the bottom ones for the call you Amber. I don't know. Ever since I just think Amber's cool.
Seems like online sell sites want you to also promote your listings, kind of like rounding up, lines their pockets and takes from yours.
Ooh.
I don't use any of those. I tried those services in the beginning a long time ago, where they push your stuff out there, and I stopped because I was like, $25 a month to push my items out there. That's coming out of my pocket. So I stopped doing that. But I do know that what brings my sales up is two things. One is to run a sale, okay? And it doesn't have to be a big amount either. Run a little sale. And the other thing is to add new items to the store. So those are two things. And even if it's two or three items, um, it still helps. So those are my little tricks.
I think that yeah, I didn't I know I have used that in the past, paid up for them to help promote to get things sold, and I
Mhm.
didn't really see a return on my investment, you know?
Right?
I don't think
Mhm.
it sold for any
And
faster than it would have without it.
right, right. And I broke my favorite earrings, so I have to get something I can solder them with. These are my
You're
own favorite earrings. I love these earrings. They are so comfortable, and the latch broke off of the other one on me. So I have it. I just have to solder it on here. And I'm so sad. I'm so sad. My girlfriend's son is a welder, though. I might ask him to
I'm
do
just
that.
getting a little snack. I'll be right back.
Marcella says, I agree, Mima. eBay has new rules about promoted listings. Yeah, I just I I sold a few things on eBay and I didn't like the wait because they made you, as a new seller, they made you wait like 2 weeks to get your money or something crazy. And I was like, okay. So that kind of turned me off. But I know they do it on other sites. I just don't experience it on the one I sell on because I've been with them for so long. The other thing I think is that they take too much money on eBay. I don't know. I may be wrong. It may be all the same amount, but for me it feels like more. I sell on another site, and I think that the reason why I don't sell a lot on there is because it's more of a reseller's place to sell. So a lot of people who sell there are resellers and they want a deal. And that's why I don't really care about what I sell in there. I have items there, but I don't really care if I sell there or not because would rather wait to get the price that the item is worth than just give it away. Unless it's something I want to get rid of, then I don't care. But most of the stuff I pick up, I don't want to just give it away. So I'd rather wait. And it doesn't matter, you know, on that. But let's see. What was the other place where? Oh, live sales. So we're going to talk about live sales. Now, the thing about live sales that I like is it's easy, it's fast paced. Um, you can decide what you want to sell in minutes and stuff, whereas you don't have to describe everything like you would on e-commerce, and you can ship out pretty well. But the drawbacks are you have to have a good clientele of people. The other drawback is that you're on a lot, and we're on a lot, and it's exhausting sometimes to be on a lot.
Oh,
That's why
absolutely.
that's why I like doing the Friday night because we don't have to do anything, you know. There's no stress. We can pull stuff out. I clean jewelry on Friday nights for my sale tomorrow. Um, I look through stuff, I write things down. But yeah, but we have to be on. So we have to be happy, pretty much, in a good mood, pretty much, which most of the time we are, but sometimes I don't feel
Presentable.
good. Yeah, irresistible. Sometimes I don't feel good. Sometimes you don't feel good. And
Correct.
you have the other thing is who you're selling with. You have to be able to get along with that person and have a good rapport with them and
Absolutely.
trust with them.
Yep.
So I think we have a good rapport, and
I think so.
I think we trust each other pretty well.
I
Um,
think so.
and I know that um, I don't care if Dave oversells me all night. That doesn't bother me. I don't compete with Dave.
And
I,
vice versa.
I compete with myself, and
Yep.
I'm happy when he sells stuff because we have different things. He has the crazy glass that I would love to have, but I can't store it. So yeah, so I like to see what he has, and I think he likes to see what I have. So I
Absolutely.
think I think we feed off of each other, and it works well.
Hmm.
But I can't imagine selling with somebody that I don't like, or I don't get along with, or I don't know what they're gonna bring out. You know.
You could see you. I've seen live sales where you have to go on Instagram. You'll see like they
Hmm.
usually do round robin with 3 and 4 people.
Right.
You could see it. Some of them, I'm like, oh, you don't mesh. You should not be selling together. You
Right.
know.
Right. And we don't even really have to talk about what we're selling to each other. Sometimes we do, or he'll be like, "What did you get? Show me what you
Yeah.
got."
Hmm.
So, and I will, but I don't know what he's going to pull out of that little bag of tricks most of the time, and I like that though. I like that. Um, and I like the fact that we're not out to screw people. You
Nope.
know,
Very
it's
true.
it's more about what's fair, and if I buy something really, really low, I'm not gonna mark it up crazy because that's where it is showing on a marketplace. I look to see what the value is and how it's going, but if it's crazy, I can't do that. That just wouldn't set right with me. And that's kind of how I learned with Yvonne, who helped me start selling online, is she'll stop a sale and say, okay, that's it. We're not going to bid any higher on this item because she doesn't want to screw people, because they were doing bidding on where she was selling.
Uh huh.
And
But
that's
I
okay.
think that that's admirable to say, okay, we're done.
Yes,
No
that's
higher.
she did. She's like, and if it did sell for more, she's like, I'm gonna throw something else in there because I don't feel good about this. And I like that integrity, and I want that integrity for me too, because
Hmm.
um, people can say what they want about me, but
Or me too. Go
I
right ahead.
know I know who I am, right?
Hmm.
I know
Me
who I am,
too. And I know I'm looking up. I'm answering to that guy up there.
right?
Sorry, I was just eating something. And
I know.
I think I'm fair with price. I think very fair with
Hmm.
pricing. I feel guilty. How many times I was
Yeah,
like, I can't charge that. I feel guilty.
right. You feel, or it'll eat at you. Like, yeah, I can't do that. I really can't. So, um now, do I feel badly that where I purchased from, the person um didn't know what they were selling? Kind of. But I purchased enough from them that I think that made up for it.
I mean, where I usually buy from. I mean, I'm spending a lot of money.
Mhm.
So I mean, Yeah, I know the things I get are good deals, but I mean, I spent money. It's not like I went there and just bought like a item, and said, "Here, I'm
Hmm.
giving you $3 for this. That's it, and I'm going to go sell it for 50."
Right.
I don't do that.
But like, I was listening to that um, person who's on YouTube who talks about other resellers who are bad and stuff like that. And she was saying that there's a lot of people on Whatnot who cry to their buyers because they're like, "Oh, you're killing me. That should have sold for much more." Blah blah blah. And I agree with her when she says, "Well, you're right. If you don't like the price that something's selling for, then
Yeah,
it's
don't
your own.
offer it at that price.
It's your own fault because yeah, don't offer it at that price, right?" So I agree with that. You have
Hmm.
to know where you are, with your profit margin and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So,
it's your own fault if you start something at $1 and it
no,
sells for $1. You need to be
right,
comfortable with it selling for $1.
right, right. And, I kind of know and keep records of where I am with stuff so that I know where I have to place things to start where the bid is that's fair so that I can make a little money. If you want to resell it, you can make a little money, you know. So,
I agree with you
yeah. But
wholeheartedly.
I try to leave a little bit so that everybody's happy.
Hmm. Because you
But
never know. Because I forget, someone asked, like, well, who's it? What end user do you look for? I said, I look for, I don't care who, if I sell to a reseller, if I sell to the collector, that who
mhm,
would be the end user. I mean, whoever wants the item and they're willing to pay what I'm asking for it, by all means, you could have it. You
right
could buy it, and it's okay with me. See? Okay with me.
now, am I the same way on my e-commerce? No, no, I'm not. I try to get you know
More money, obviously,
more
yes,
money.
because you
Yeah,
don't have that
because
personal interaction.
well, not only that, but the amount of time and effort that I put into my e-commerce is a lot as far as listing, taking the pictures, cleaning the items, and then shipping them and
And
making sure
storing
that
it.
it's storing it and making sure that everything is good on that. So yeah, it's a little bit different for that, you know. So and people, I feel people have a choice. You have a choice, right? You have a choice.
Yeah, I agree.
They can buy it or they can't buy it. There's just a little silver box that I just cleaned up. It's purdy.
Oh, where is it? Did I miss it?
No, it's a silver box chain. Is it
I
a
know there was I don't know who, it might have been Jason Adams' video, maybe it was his. There was someone, they picked up like this tiny little, I guess it was a change purse thing. It was so tiny. I'm like, how many coins could fit in there? I was like, maybe like 2 pennies. It was,
Mhm.
but it was so cool and vintage that I'm like, oh, I would have bought that.
Right?
Yeah, it was so cool, and it was silver tone. I was like, I wonder if it was sterling, because wait, I still can't believe, like, way back then they used to make those sterling bags, like mesh bags. Is that a sterling?
Mhm. Mhm.
That's so cool. Pretty cool. Pretty flipping cool, if you ask me.
So, um, when we're talking about selling in a booth now, this was the cool thing that I looked up because, um, oh, where is it? Where did I not put it on here? Things that you can sell. You have it. Where's
Yes.
where's the stuff that I talked about? Different things that you can sell in different places.
Oh, I have that somewhere.
Now let me see if I can find it. Here it is. So when you're talking about selling in a booth, things that usually are better to sell in a booth are vintage glassware, Pyrex and kitchenware, seasonal wall art, planters, wooden shelves, ironstone, brass decor, books bundled by theme, so like your cookbooks and all that stuff. Uh, crocks, and pottery, table runners or linens, or pillowcases that are embroidered, those. Everyday vintage home decor, lower to mid price costume jewelry in a display case, it says.
You hit it like the nail on the head with me with my booth. Except I also have large furniture as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have a lot of large furniture.
Yeah, I do. I do. I do, and unfortunately, because I mean, I hate to see it go to this like the scrapyard because it spent all these years, in
Mm-hmm.
someone's home, and then they got rid of it. So I took ownership of it. And now, like my garage is full of um curio cabinets. There must be no joke, a dozen or more,
Mm-hmm.
and
So,
baker's racks.
Baker's Rex, yeah. So
Yep.
for e-commerce sites, they say it's better um, to sell things that are better searchable, have a certain niche, are collectible and shippable pieces. So your signed vintage jewelry, your sterling silver jewelry, your gold pieces, your designer brooches, your art glass with identifiable markers, your Murano, Fenton Viking Blanco, swung bases, Belique, Limoges, Royal Copenhagen, figurines with maker's marks, rare Christmas ornaments, collector's mugs or branded memorabilia, vintage handbags, watches, religious medals or rosaries, unique handcrafted artisan jewelry, replacement china pieces, which I do a lot. If I find something that's cool, that's a one or two, I'll buy it if it's a
Yeah,
good
you just
name.
sold a nice set not that long ago.
Yeah,
What was it? Wedge? I forgot who it
no, it's
was.
Bilberry and Bach.
Oh, and
And
that was
people
an
are still
amazing,
looking.
amazing sale for you.
Yeah, people are still looking at the pieces that are left.
That's
Um,
crazy.
and collectible people search for by name. So why e-commerce works for this? It's the right buyer may not live near you, but they can search for what they're searching for and they'll find it. So that's why you have to be as specific as possible. And when they talk about tags, and if I'm tired, I'm not a good tag person, but I will go back and add more tags later. And that is to fill up your tags on items on e-commerce. So you have every tag that could possibly be used for your item so that when people search, they can find it. And I try to do that, but if I'm tired and it's the end of the night, I'll be like, all right, 4 tags is enough, when it
Oh
should
my
be
god,
12.
that's why we get along so well. Me, mom, the same way, especially when I'm tired.
Hmm.
If
Right.
I'm like it's listed, I'm good.
Right. And you can change that and that's how you push things back out into the atmosphere. So, we're going to talk about live sales. What are good things for live sales? Um Personality driven items, bundle friendly where Dave's great on his bundling, right
Hmm.
Joshy?
Yuppers. Oh,
Uh,
Susan asked me a question. Does my wife like to go to sales with me? I'll turn my camera around. Yes and no. Yes, if it's items that we're going to be because we always like to antique. That was one of the
mhm,
things we always did on our anniversary. We would
mhm,
go to a town called Smithville, about an hour and a half south of where we live, and we would
mhm.
go instead of buying me buying her jewelry, her buying me clothes or whatever for our anniversary. We bought an antique, and we did that for many years. So yes and no. Does she'll go with me when I'm going to buy a large collection so I don't overspend. She does that. She likes to help to make sure JDA stays in the black and not red.
It's more about control now,
Yes.
which
Yes.
is good because you need it.
Yeah.
You need it.
Yeah.
Um
I
Great clump
definitely do. But
salesman. He is a great
I
clumper.
do like going um on our I don't want to call them, I guess, like our anniversary dates, because now that we have kids and going in 30 different directions, we don't always get that one-on-one time really. hardly ever. But on our anniversaries and birthdays, and our kids actually like to. Well, on our anniversaries they don't usually come, but on our birthdays they'll come. And my wife always picks Philadelphia, so we always do historic Philadelphia, and then we hit some of the antique malls before we leave to come back
Mm-hmm.
home. And then me, I like to go anywhere there is like I want to go to a flea market. I want to go to an auction. That's what we usually do for my birthday, and
Mm-hmm.
everyone comes, kids too. The one auction house by us used to allow children under the age of 18. They couldn't bid, but they could come in. Now they
Mm-hmm.
no longer allow it, so
Uh-oh.
we can't go. But I don't know. I enjoy it, and I'm happy my kids, especially like my son at this age, like thrifting. Like
Mm-hmm.
I've instilled that in him. Like you don't always have to buy this brand spanking new and pay top dollar. You
Right.
can buy it on the secondary market. Like I forgot that guy's name. He used to say, "Buy you, I buy used, and I save the difference."
Mm-hmm.
It's so true. It's so true. Like
The
this particular bracelet, I couldn't believe. Like I think it was like 140. It's
mm-hmm.
on E4, but it says it's brand new. This one's not. It's used, secondhand. So I offered it for considerably less, but I mean, it's still the same beautiful piece that is listed brand new, just less. More money. You could buy more things with the extra money.
few
But thank you
things
for
I
asking that question. I appreciate that.
few things I wouldn't buy used for my son when he was growing up was underwear. That was one.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's a given. Socks.
And well, socks if they were good, I would buy them. But shoes. And my son, um, I
Isn't he a huge foot shoe?
yes, he's a size 15.
Holy
So
crap.
when he was growing up, he was always really, really big. So once he hit the 13 and up, I did buy on eBay, but I always bought new. But yeah, because it was cheaper and I couldn't find them. Every now and then TJ Maxx would have a pair of bigger size, but it was easier to find them online. But yeah, I would one of the reasons why I did not want to buy used shoes and I wanted to make sure he had the right size shoes was because both my brother and my ex-husband had a problem with hammer toes because their feet grew so fast and they didn't say I need new shoes. So I would
Oh,
make sure my son's feet were in the right size shoe so that he didn't get hammer toes. Because my ex-husband's feet, the hammer toes, he probably would have been a 15 if he didn't wear small shoes, right? But yeah, and that's probably why my son's feet are so big, is because I always made sure that he had room in his shoes to grow because I didn't want him having those hammer toes.
yeah, absolutely. But I see what you mean about. I mean, I'm a size 13, and I know. I mean, a size 13. I mean, it's not as big as a 15, obviously, but I still have a hard time finding a shoe like in stock. Like I have shoes that I like that I would love to have, but they don't have a size 13. I
Um,
usually buy my like Uggs. I wear the low, those low Ugg things. I bought
mhm.
those offline. Flip flops I buy from. Where are you from? These are the older. I don't even know what brand this is, but then the OOFOS off OOFOS. It's a good brand, and I buy them from online. And
What is it? OOFOS. What is
oh
that?
oh wait OOFOS.
And that's
I
a
know I
brand of
bought them.
shoes?
They're flip flops. I
Oh,
bought
flip
them
flops.
from yeah. I bought them when I was in Florida. I saw them when I was down there, and they were like, "It's good for people with bad backs." I'm like, "Oh, that's for me."
The best shoes for flip-flops in the summer that I like, and that's because I lived in Hawaii for a little while, are the island slippers. Oh my god, they're so
They're
comfortable.
comfy. These are
Oh
pretty good.
my
These are
god.
pretty good
But
because
they're
I'm a
expensive.
oh I well at this stage of the game because I'm all about being comfortable. I can't walk barefoot due to RSD.
Mm-hmm.
So I always, my shoes I usually spend good money on because you need to always keep your feet. You need them. You need them.
I'll show you a pair in a second. I have
All right.
some island slippers that I'll show you. Um, but they're so flippin' comfortable. I am
What was
trying
your
to
favorite fresh fruit that you would get in Hawaii?
fresh
Like for
fruit.
breakfast? Yeah, for breakfast. Did you
Um,
have anything like you just
I
love to
I
have
I like
if you went?
pineapple. I like papaya. I like mango. I mean, I like banana. There's nothing I don't like. Actually, I did go to the Asian market yesterday
Oh, what'd
because
you find?
I've been craving a couple of things. One, I've been craving Chinese sausage, and I want to just make Chinese sausage and rice. So I bought some Chinese sausage, and you have to cook the Chinese sausage first, and then you mix it with the rice when it's cooked. It's so good. But the other thing I wanted was Portuguese sausage.
Uh-huh. What's that?
It's a thing that you can get in Hawaii. It's and you
Oh,
have it with your breakfast with your eggs. It's kind of like a chorizo type, but it's not like it doesn't break up like chorizo. It's solid. You do like long slices, but oblong kinda. You slice on a bias, and you just fry
okay.
them up with your scrambled eggs. It's freaking delicious, but it's hard to find, and it took me walking through that whole store looking for it, to find a Portuguese sausage, but
Well, I hope you got yourself some.
I did. I got a little thing of it, so I'll have it with my eggs, my Portuguese sausage and eggs, yes. But they also put it in musubi, which is they put it on top of the rice and then they wrap it with the seaweed, if you know what I'm talking about. Let me get I'll get I'll get my island slippers and show them to you. Hmm. Ah, I'll show you my island slippers. I'll just show you one, but they're so comfortable. So comfortable. Let me go. Yeah, but they don't have the I got the one that didn't have the separator. These are just the slides, but there's the bottom. And this is so comfy. It's like
I'm sleepy.
walking on
Walking on a cloud.
cloud. Yes. They're so comfy. Dave, are you sleepy?
I'm always sleepy.
But these are like $100 for the sandals. They're crazy.
Yeah, but they're good for. I mean, when they're good
But
for your
they're
feet.
but they're handmade. They don't make them until you order them. So yeah, it
I
takes like
don't think that. I don't think mine are that cray cray. I think they're made and they just pulled mine off the shelf. But they are really. They're good. I enjoy them, and I just get I get classic. I don't get any of the fancy dancy stuff.
the fancy dancy.
Fancy dancy. Mm, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. What else do I got in here?
I'll show you the Portuguese sausage since I haven't cut into it yet. You can
Oh,
see
is it?
what
Oh, you made you. Oh, you have to. It's raw or cooked.
it comes like this.
Oh, that looks like a chorizo.
Yeah, it looks like chorizo, but it's not. And um, you just cut it at a bias and you fry it up. It's really good.
Wait, so does that have a casing unlike
Yes, it does
chorizo?
have a casing. Uh huh. And this, it's made out of pork. It's a pork sausage.
Oh
It's
wait, that Susan was on that channel where I snored.
oh yeah,
Oh my
Susie
god,
Q
that's
was, yes,
funny.
Susie Q
That's
was.
that's
We
funny.
had to we had to mute you.
Was I that loud?
Yes, this is the brand that comes in mild and hot. The hot is really hot.
What did you get hot?
I know I got mild because I'm a wuss, but Will would probably like the hot.
Oh, see,
But
I picture you as would get the spicy stuff.
no, I'm a white. I'm a pale white girl, so hot stuff really affects me.
I used to be able to eat spicy, but not anymore. It like really kills my stomach.
The only hot food I can eat is Thai food. Isn't that crazy? And I can eat hot Thai food. But I think it's because it's mixed with the coconut milk or something, and the lactic acid is better or something. But yeah,
I
like
love coconut milk.
Hispanic
Yummy.
Hispanic food when it's really hot with the jalapenos. No, I die. I die. Yeah, I got my sausage for tomorrow. My sausage.
I like some spice. I like some spice. I like jalapeno spice. I like where it's like a light burn. I don't want my mouth on. I used to eat until my mouth was on fire. I can't handle that anymore. But I like a little heat, not crazy. Well, my kids like crazy. I'm like, I'm surprised they even have stomachs left.
So last list was stuff that you can sell on um,
Was it
um,
a live sale or
live stuff.
e-commerce?
Yeah, on live sale. And let me tell you what it is. Um, let's see. Custom jewelry lots, earrings, brooches, bracelets, beaded necklaces, rhinestone pieces, jewelry jars or mystery lots, small trinkets, vanity items, cute animal figurines, small holiday decor, pocket sized collectibles, craft bundles, ephemera bundles, mixed table lots, and choice sales with several similar items with a fun story behind them. So it says live sales work for these because you can hype them up, tell a story, show sparkle, make bundles, and create urgency. A super simple way to think about it is booth is decor, bulky visual, take home now. E commerce is rare, signed, collectible, searchable, and live is fun, smaller, bundleable, story driven. So,
I agree with that actually. I mean, I'm not
mhm.
gonna say I haven't sold big ass pieces before, but usually have a story behind it, like how you found it, the prior owner. You usually have a story behind each item. Well, I know like mostly each item I sell, I usually tell a story, don't I?
Yeah, you do. You do. So the cleanest rule they says say if it needs search terms, put it online. If it needs touch and scale, put it in a booth. If it needs your voice and hype, put it on a live sale.
That I like that. I thought that was so neat. That I'm not sure where you got that from, but that was so neat. Everything was pretty spot on.
Yeah, I think so.
It's everything I would agree. I mean, I agree with everything. There was not anything I truly said, "Oh, I disagree with that."
Right? So what do you guys think? Do you think do you think that you would sell in a booth? Do you think you would sell online? Do you like where you sell? Do you have any tips that we haven't touched on?
Well, I'm going to give you my 2 cents on the booth, and I will be transparent with my ultimate decision. I'm going to give it a little more time. I'm not just going to
Mhm.
toss in the towel. Um, my I always said like the first go around, if I have a negative month, you pull the plug. This go around, because the month I started in, I can't really say that because probably should have waited till spring to start, but
Mhm.
so be it. But I'll keep being transparent. February just sucked.
Yeah, usually
Sad.
when it starts getting slow online,
Mm-hmm.
I'll run a sale. And what's funny is I can run a sale for a short amount of days, and then I'll stop the sale, and then I'll start selling stuff, and people will still buy it at the regular price. So it's like,
And and you don't go too cray cray, right? With like how much
no,
you take
no,
money off, or the sale,
no,
or the
uh-uh.
discount.
No, every now and then I'll do a big sale, like 25% off is a big sale to me, you
Mm-hmm.
know, but I won't do it that often so that when it's there and my regulars who are watching my stuff, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'll get it now." Right? And I can tell, who they are and stuff.
That's neat. That's
And
neat. I like that.
I have certain people who like certain things too. You know, I have one lady who collects the Deneen mugs, but only the ones that are from like bed and bath or bed and
Bed Bath and
breakfast.
Beyond.
Yeah, no, bed and breakfasts.
Oh,
So if it's from a restaurant, she doesn't want it, but if it's from a bed and breakfast, yes, she will. So it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny how things are with certain
yeah, I
people.
agree
And
with you.
then I have that one who's in Norway, and he likes all the Starbucks with the mermaids on them.
Yeah,
So
that's crazy.
if I get an old one with a mermaid on it, he's gonna buy it, and I know it'll only be there for a short amount of time. So I will send him sometimes the new ones I get, and I'm like, I found something new, you know. But yeah, he pays crazy amount of shipping to go to Norway. But and it's funny, um, the times that you can see the times that certain people shop and like your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's always like in the middle of the night or really late at night when they can't sleep, and
Yeah,
they're having a hard time sleeping. So
that's funny. What I like is the ding ding. When
yeah,
stuff sells.
cha-ching when you sell
Cha-ching,
something. Cha-ching.
ding,
Uh-huh.
cha-ching. I knew it was one of those. But I want to say, but I want to say thank you, Mima. This was This was a lot to put together, and I appreciate it. You did
Well,
a wonderful job as always.
I try.
You did. And I'm looking forward to our sale tomorrow. Don't forget tomorrow's jewelry and Sunday's home vintage home decor. And I see Josh saying a clump sale soon. Yes, I will be most likely doing a clump sale on Sunday.
He does clumps every night at the end of the night. He's like, gotta get it going out of here. Let's clump it up.
Yeah, well, I'm looking right now. I'm looking right now at a few things. Um, Lisa and the girls brought up because they've been even bringing boxes up. Like, Dad, go through this and sell it. Dad, go through this and sell it.
Is
So I
anybody
promise I
interested
will.
in stuff like this, the Native American beaded barrettes and stuff like that? Just asking.
Asking for a friend, right, Mima?
Asking for a friend. Yeah. Um,
I have one. I have two high end pieces of glass that, like you could see where I'm pointing, that I'm going to offer up on Sunday.
hmm
I mean, I'll give a discount, but
Good night,
I'm nervous.
Joshy.
I'm
Thank
scared to put them
you.
at the booth that they're going to get damaged.
Oh, Mimi is. Okay. Good
I'm
night,
sorry.
Joshy. Mimi is interested in barrettes and stuff like that. Okay. I will keep an eye out. Um,
Isn't this
Josh is
fun?
going to sleep.
Good night, Mr. Joshua. Thank you for your help as
I have
always.
no idea what that is. What is that?
I don't know. I thought it was a barrette. Oh shoot! But it's got that on the end.
Let me see that again. I don't know what that is. Is it a money clip? Does it close?
Yeah, it
Does
clips.
it? Do you push it closed?
Yeah, and
No,
look, it's got that on it. This chain.
I don't know what that is. Does
I mean,
anybody
you
know
could put
what that
hair in
is?
there, maybe. Josh said it's a glove holder. He's
It's a
so
glove
smart.
holder. I thought you were going to bed, Joshy.
He's so smart.
You are. You are. You are.
That's so neat. Dare for gloves. I know I could still use gloves right now. My freaking hands are cold.
Um. Is there
Ooh.
anything else? I know that there's certain things that uh, can't think of your name right now. I have a brain fart. Want to pick up to look
Wants to
for
pick up.
the one the girl who sent you the shadow box. What's her name again?
Janet?
No, not Janet. Was it Janet who sent you the shadow box? No.
Yeah, Janet the shadow vignettes.
No, who sent you your shadow box? Who sent you?
Oh, Wendy.
Wendy, yes, Wendy. Wendy, I knew was looking for certain things. So if you're looking for certain things, just text us. So when we're out and about, if we see certain things, we will pick them up,
And you know
or at
I'm
least
I'm
send you a
cheap
picture.
Charlie. I get good deals.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make sure to get good deals. But oh, that's why I'm doing my home decor sale Sunday, because guess who's coming over Monday?
Who?
My new packer.
Oh,
So I want to make sure um I got some things for her. There's no, I have a line of stuff that needs to get out. Is that's another one that's for tomorrow?
yeah.
I need
It's,
to go. I have to go to I have to go to. I keep forgetting to go to that stupid ATM. I have to go in the
this
morning.
one is stunning. Stunning.
Does your flea markets and estate sales only take cash?
No.
Because I keep forgetting to
Some of
take
them
cash, and they're
do,
like, "We
but
only take cash." I'm like, "Oh,
some
I
of
only
them,
got a credit
we have a
card."
big flea market and you can get cash there
Uh-huh.
because they have cash machines there.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
always
yeah.
forget to go see. I'm a little on the cheaper side. I like to go to my branch so they don't charge me. You know,
Mm-hmm.
my bank will charge me money if I go to a different bank. So
Yeah,
stupid. Oh my
mine
god, I have
will
such bags
too.
on my eyes. That came out so nice.
What? What came out nice?
Oh, my setup here. The metal detector guy, yes, he has some. I'll buy jewelry. I have purchased some coins, but the coins I put into like I keep those because that's kind of what I collect.
Mm-hmm.
But he has some crazy cool. Um, Tomorrow is going to be fun. I'll tell you that because I got some cool stuff from him, and I have the backstory to some of them. Not everything. He didn't have the backstory, but he had a backstory to some of them. And
Mm-hmm.
he does when he finds like engagement rings or wedding bands, he tries to
Mm-hmm.
return them back to the original owner. Like he posts them online, found them, dates, and all of that. So,
So our license plate, my son's and mine are coming up. His are coming up sooner
what do you
than
mean your
mine.
license plate?
License plate renewals. We have to get stickers
What's
for the
that?
plate. We have to get stickers for our license plate. You have to pay for them every year here.
Oh, is that like an inspection sticker?
No, you have every 2 years you have to get an inspection. So
Okay.
every year you have to get it renewed, and then you have to um, get your stickers on the back of your plates to show that you paid.
Oh my God, do they have like lots of thefts with those stickers?
Um, it's it's all right. It's not horrible. It's all right, you know. But
Yeah, because I know because New Jersey for a short time had that a sticker thing, but now the stickers really have always been on the windshield on the inside of the car.
mhm.
But they used to have these stickers for your front and back license plate, and then people were stealing the stickers, so it went a little cray cray.
But what they do here is, if you want, you can get a state park pass, and they add it onto your fees. So
Oh,
you can go to the state parks um, and get in for free because usually it's like $5 to get in, right? But that's not the national parks. It's only the state parks. So
okay.
you can't go to Rocky Mountain National Park and not pay. You have to pay when you go there. It's only the state parks.
I think it's cool either way. I can't wait to see your state.
So they charge you $29 for the state park, right? Pass. that you can add on. Or if you don't want to add it on, you don't have to pay for that. But I'm looking at my son and my car, right? My car is older than my son's. And
Okay.
I have to pay more than he does. Not by a ton, but I don't understand why.
If you look on our comprehensive coverage
Mm-hmm.
with my car insurance, my car is more than Lisa's car for comprehensive coverage, but for collision coverage, her cost is more than my car.
And it'll tell you on your card that you got if you
That's
need
crazy.
an emissions test or not. And
Oh,
then you can order your tags online and not have to go into the DMV, and they'll just mail it to you. So that's nice.
yeah, I ordered. Well, we get the registration card. I order. We only have
Mm-hmm.
to do that every other year. It's every two
Oh,
years,
I wish we didn't have to do it every year.
and
It's a pain in the
the
butt.
inspection is every 5 years, I think.
Susie wants to know, did you buy a lot of jewelry from the metal guy?
Oh yeah, I was telling her.
Oh,
I was
okay.
telling her the metal detector guy. Yeah, you know what? I should do a little. I wonder if he will. No, I would like to do like a little video with him, like interview, like not like his face, like he could show me this or sell me that, not even tell the price of the stuff, but just hand me the stuff and say where he got it and how he found it. I thought that would be neat, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if anyone knows about New Jersey. He goes to two beaches. He goes to Seven Presidents, Sandy Hook, which is like the start
Mm-hmm.
of the Jersey Shore, and then he also goes to Hoboken because that's where he goes and he picks up his wife, I think, or something from work. And he usually he'll go an hour or two before he has to pick her up, so he could walk the beach with the metal detector.
I'm going to feed the dogs and get some water. So I'm going to take this with me. So, because the doggies are hungry and I didn't feed them before our show.
Oh,
They're all right because they didn't eat till late today because their food didn't arrive until later. So that's why I
that's all
kind of
right.
pushed it out. And then I was able to wash all their bowls, so the bowls are all clean.
Does everyone get their own bowl or do they share?
There's enough bowls plus an extra. So, because I have to do the extra because they'll bump Bing off his bowl if I don't.
Oh,
So I'll give either Violet and Bing doesn't care. He doesn't care. So I always put it into four bowls so at least Bing will get enough food to eat
uh
because
huh.
he Bing also likes to lick their bowls clean after they eat. That
Oh my goodness.
he thinks that's his job. Move on.
Mimi found this for me. The clip. It's selling on eBay. Well, mine has the faux pearls on it. The one on eBay does not.
Move over. Go eat.
Thank you, Mimi, for sending that information. So cool. It's called a mid-century purse chain gold tone scarf or glove. Wait, scarf clip or glove holder from the 1950s. And it's missing one little pearl.
Here, I'm gonna.
Oh, Mima's feeding the pups. Feeding the here. You're gonna come with me, and I'm gonna drop my camera down for a minute, so I don't have to. Ugh. But you could still hear me. I don't know why. My phone's saying the orientation is locked. What the heck
Yeah,
does that mean?
it's because I was moving my phone around. So
Oh,
I
that
it
was your
locked.
phone.
It was my phone. It was
Yeah, I'm just gonna
my
turn the
phone.
TV off because the dog and Lisa went upstairs.
Mm.
Let's see. Oh, that was so noisy.
Can you hear them munching?
I hear something going on, but I couldn't tell if it's a dog chewing or not.
Yeah, they're all. Wah, 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 wah.
Oh, good
Uh-huh.
puppies.
They're chomping. They're chomping, and then they bump Bing off of his bowl, and then he goes to another bowl. So, but it's usually Violet, and Violet won't even finish her bowl, and she'll bump him off his bowl. But he likes to clean out her bowl after she's done. I don't understand it. It's dog behavior. It's weird. It's weird. They're weirdos.
Was she mommy to him or no?
To Bing? No. Just to Stewie.
No,
No.
I mean when he was a
When
puppy, did she take like? Was she nice to him?
well, I told you I got his mother with him when he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
5 weeks old, and I kept his mother here with him until he was 8 weeks old, and then I found a home for the mother. So no, she wasn't like that with him then, but um, he grew on her. He grows on people. So
Uh,
he does certain things to make her like him. Like he cleans her ears, cleans her eyes in the morning.
oh
He's
my
just
god.
yeah, he's just a funny boy. He gives her groom. He grooms her. Like you do the alpha in your pack, I guess.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
Go eat. See, if I go back in the room, he will
How
stop eating and follow me because he's a goofball.
See, Colt once he'll do that, but once he starts, I was on the phone with you. I yelled at him, "Eat," and he
Right.
finally starts eating, and then he'll let me leave the room and he'll stay.
Mm-hmm.
But he's so irritating that way. I'm like, dude, aren't you hungry?
Stewie, did you eat your dinner? Was it good? Did you have a good dinner? And Violet probably pushed them both off their bowls because she's the little cowgirl and she will eat the most. And that's why we have to watch her because she's a big lab, but not big like her son who we had. But
Does Stewie eat as much as Mama or no?
he eats more, but he eats faster. He eats faster, and he's in good shape. He's not a fat lab by any means. We try to keep him a certain weight so they're not overweight, so their joints aren't taxed when they get
Mm.
older.
Oh yeah, because they get the what hip dysplasia or something. Those
There's
labs.
just a higher incidence of it, yeah. But if you keep their weight down and stuff, it's okay. I can't believe Chuck Norris died today.
I know. How old was he? I was like, I didn't even think he was that old.
86. He
Oh,
was, he was 86, but still, that's, pretty young.
exactly. That's not old at
Pretty,
all.
pretty young.
For nowadays, or like Lisa, who's I told you Lisa and her brother's childhood friend passed away on set. How
Oh, that's
horrible is
sad.
this? How horrible is this? The mom found him
Oh, no.
because he bought the grandma's house.
Mm-hmm.
His wife just left him a few months ago. So I mean, there's a little suspicion what happened. I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
could kind of figure out what happened,
Mm-hmm.
but
You mean like hokey pokey stuff? Like somebody was messing
no,
around
he
with
did
it?
something.
Oh, he did something. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's sad, and it's
Mm-hmm.
sad because I know what I went through with Jack and all, and
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
so much help out there. It's like I can't. And he had so many things going from his family had a 7 generation furniture store, and after
Mm-hmm.
his dad passed, they actually closed it because he didn't want to run it. He opened his own car part set, like
Mm-hmm.
handmade car parts. I mean, when I first heard it, I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, "What are you nuts?" But
Right.
he turned it into a good business, and
Mm-hmm.
now that's all going to go down the drain. But he didn't. I guess the mom had called him on Saturday, and it wasn't unlike him not to answer the phone. But then on Sunday, he didn't come over, and then she went and stormed over, and she went and as she walked, I guess, across the front of the house to the front door, she looked in the
Mm-hmm. And
like
so,
picture window and saw him he was laying on the floor.
mm-hmm.
I mean, and in a position that you wouldn't, see
Right.
someone.
That's so sad. That's
Hmm.
horrible.
Yep, he was 42.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 42, and he left his three puppies were laying with him.
Oh, that's so sad.
Because they probably knew something happened.
Oh, they know right away. They know right away. That's
Oh,
really sad.
yeah,
That's horrible.
it so is. It so is. So I wish him rest in peace, and to his family. Like I don't know. I don't even know what to say because I mean it's so um
Right?
especially when it happens that way. I mean, like with like my dad, tragic accident. I mean, this is
Mhm.
also tragic, but so preventable.
Right?
So
So
preventable. Like how many times have I said at the end of our live stream, need help,
every
dial
time.
988. Yep.
Every time.
Yep.
Every time.
And it just
Every
makes me sad to hear that that has actually happened. It's happened. It's I mean, I knew him. Like he came in my car when Lisa and I were dating because the I used to bring the brother, and because they were the brother and him were the same age, so I would bring them to like bowling or whatever, something like that. Or
I
when we
like
went
to
to Great Adventure, the brother would always have him, be the friend to come.
mhm. I like to watch those magnet fishing shows too, Susie.
What's a magnet fishing show?
It's where they go into the area of water with magnets and they stick the magnets in the water and they pull up a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh God, I was watching a guy where they pulled up a car and they found like two bodies in it from like 10 years ago where they
Yeah.
went missing.
Mhm.
It's a
But
magnet fishing show though. I'd rather find cool stuff instead of them
yeah,
finding bodies.
they throw them over bridges, those big magnets, and they can pull up a ton of shit. They find a lot of guns though, I'll tell you that. They do find a
Really?
lot of pew-pews, yeah. Yep, 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 and they're all broken up and stuff. They'll find, computers, they'll find car parts, cars, right? But, a lot of
What's it called? A magnet fishing show?
yeah, magnet fishing show. There's a few people, let me see if I can find the one I like, the guy
Oh, I
that I
found one.
yeah, there's a ton. Um,
Magnet fishing disaster in France. I can't believe he found this magnet fishing. These five magnet fishing finds nearby. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch it on a YouTube one after we get off live.
you know what I like to watch is the
What's that?
mud dubbers, the muds. There's ladies that mudlarkers,
Yes, mudlarking. That's popular in B. Carson State, isn't it?
mudlarkers in England when they're
Yes,
pulling up pieces of stuff. That I like watching that.
that's old. They have old pottery. They find money. Because one of my friend, oh my God, she passed away too. Stacy Hicks. That was her maiden name. Stacy Murray and her husband. What was his name? Jake. And they had three sons. Um, and she passed away from cancer. They would go instead of like she was similar to like Lisa. Like, don't buy me a piece of jewelry for frickin' whatever for an
Mhm.
anniversary. Let's go on vacation. And they would
Mhm.
go. They would save up and go on crazy trips like that, like to England. They went to well, he was from Australia, so they would go visit his family in Australia because they have a cattle farm down there. It's crazy.
Okay, I have one that I
It's called
watched.
mudlarking.
Yeah, mudlarking. I have
I think it's Larking, or right? Is it
like a lark, like a fit, like a bird, like a lark. Yeah, mudlarking.
Lark? Lark. Okay.
Right. There's one that I like to watch when I'm really tired and I just want to relax totally and not think about anything. You know what it is?
What's that?
It's really funny. It's guys cleaning big old nasty dirty carpets.
Like with water?
Yeah, they have this they have a whole it's whole carpet cleaning and thing, carpet
Oh God.
cleaning where
Well, they.
they
Oh,
start
Mima, you would have loved working for the insurance company because anytime there were fires, we would always send the carpets to be out to be cleaned.
they spray them
I
with
believe it.
they
Yeah, it's
spray
probably
them
neat.
with soap and then they
Hmm.
scrub them with the buffers thingies and then
But they probably are so dirty you can't
they're
recognize
filthy
it, right?
dirty and I like to watch how they come in and they're filthy dirty and you can't even see the colors and stuff, and then they wash and wash and wash and how they come out. It's that's what I watch sometimes when I'm really tired and I want to see something look better at the end. Yes.
You know what I watch to help me get sleepy?
Hmm.
His name is Bob, and he
Bob.
paints happy little trees all over the fucking painting and ruins it.
Oh, he paints little tree. Oh, Bob.
Bob
Bob, what's his name?
Ross.
You like to watch Bob Ross? Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, to go to sleep. Hi, Steph Sells.
The guy I like to watch is Master Carpet Cleaner. Yes.
Oh.
Or but they have to have the thing that I like, and it has to have like a drainage system
Uh
where all
huh.
the dirty water goes down into the drainage system, and their companies. Yeah, that's the best ones I like to watch. Hmm.
That's
Yep.
craziness.
But
But
that's
that's
just.
cool though. You know what? Like the Persian rugs. I remember
Hmm.
working for the insurance company. Like when there was a loss, like when we had like a flood, not like I mean like a freshwater flood, not so much well, salt water we didn't handle because that was like that's a government owned insurance type thing. But
Hmm.
when we had like like your hot water heater pipe burst and you had
Hmm.
3 inches of water through your whole house and you had Persian rugs. 9 times out of 10, they would say the Persian rug is a total loss because the people would all do is complain. So obviously, in order to get money out of them to sell them, as salvage, they would send them to be professionally cleaned, similar to that, like
Hi,
to that
Stephanie.
process.
Sells stuff by the seashore.
Yeah, you in Jersey?
Stephanie, I've watched Stephanie sell a bunch of times. I like Stephanie.
Oh, hi, Stephanie. I'm
Hmm.
sorry. I didn't. I don't. I can't recognize anyone because I'm probably half asleep. Because it's, oh my gosh, what
Right.
time is it here? Oh, it's only 11:30.
Stephanie
It's kind
sells
of
with
early.
somebody. Stephanie, who do you sell with a lot that you have a good rapport with? I forget her name, but mm,
Oh, she's
she
on the
says,
west side, so that is. Oh, that's California, isn't it? I'm horrible with geography too.
Stephanie, you sell with somebody often. What's her name? I forget. Oh, I'm just tired too, so my brain is not working.
And
Uh,
you're not as far east as I am. I'm so far east. But Stephanie, thank you for stopping by. We
Oh, Sandy,
well, there's
Kathy,
Sandy and
and
Kathy.
Andy, and it's Sandy, I think, that you sell with a lot. And Kathy, yeah. Do you ever go to the shore for clams or anything?
Me, I'm vegetarian.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, Steph. Yeah, Steph. She's by the seashore then.
Yeah, do you ever go to the seashore for clams and stuff like that? Just wondered.
Like my
Biff.
family. Like we go. I
Oh,
mean,
chef. Spiff. Oh, okay. Tuesdays. Mm-hmm.
we do go to those restaurants by the shore where they'll have the like catch of the day, more so in the summertime when the fisheries and the processing plants are in full bloom.
Oh, surfing seashore there. Okay. Do I can't believe you don't eat clam chowder. How
Oh,
what a
me? I would never eat that. That is absolutely
Oh my
repulsive.
god, it's so good.
That
It's
is
so
so gross. Like
it's
I get so grossed out. Like my wife is big on surf and turf. And I'm
mhm.
like, not only did you kill that beautiful lobster, you
Mhm.
killed a moo cow. Like, oh,
Mm,
so gross.
I know. I well at the Asian market yesterday, they have live
Live
fish
what?
and stuff. They have live tilapia.
Oh no.
They had a whole thing of live tilapia. They had lobsters. They had crabs, clams, oysters, mussels. They
Well,
had
Mima, you need to come to my side of the country or that side of the country because you need to be by the ocean to get this stuff. That's where it's freshest, the fresh of the fresh. Look at Mimi just said some Bob Ross paintings are selling between 25 and 60K, and a
mm-hmm.
few on air one sold for 1 million. See, I knew I was watching a good guy, even though His voice is so calming. All
He's
right, I'm
so
sorry about that.
so funny. I saw something at the thrift store that was Bob Ross last time I was there, and I was like, should I? Shouldn't I? And I was like,
You
no.
always like happy little trees,
Mm-hmm.
happy little trees. He's nice dude. He's a nice. He passed away actually in 1995, pretty young too. Unfortunately, due to I think he had lung cancer or something like that. It's so sad. A Bob Ross plushie? No, oh my gosh, they had a Bob. I think it was a Bob Ross. What were those other things that were so big like 3 years ago? They came in those little boxes.
The
Oh
Chia
my god,
Pets? The Chia Pets?
the hell is it?
Chia Pet.
Not a chia
Chia.
pet. It's a plastic thing. The kids went crazy for them. The adults go nuts for them. They buy them and keep them in these little
Oh,
boxes.
the pop things, the
Yes, a
pop
pop. I thought I think I saw a Bob Ross pop, right? It's called a pop.
pop star or whatever it's called.
Yeah. I had a few of those out of a storage locker and I almost fell over. I think I told you I sold they were
Mm-hmm.
the oh my gosh. The yellow people. What are they called? The Simpsons.
Mm-hmm.
And the Krusty the Clown one sold for Funko Pop. Thank you, Steph.
Funko Pop. Yeah,
Steph
pop.
sells
I know it
shells.
was pop. Thank you.
Yeah, but I couldn't believe what those it was Krusty the Clown Pop, Funko Pop in a
Mm-hmm.
box. And I was so glad. Well, I learned that as being a reseller, obviously, don't rip anything out of the original box if it looks important. And plus, it was in a graded plastic thing. I'm like, geez, I've only seen sports cards graded, but I was shocked with that stuff. Haven't found any since. Well, I haven't bought a storage locker since COVID. Was it COVID?
COVID.
Maybe right after COVID.
It's a
Oh
lot
well.
of work for a
It
storage locker,
is. It's a
isn't it?
lot. The biggest one I purchased was a 20 by 40. It was freaking huge.
Actor Nicholas Brendan, star of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, has died. He was 54.
What is going on? Why are
He
people
died
passing at
in
such
his
young
sleep.
ages?
He died in his sleep of natural causes.
That's so sad.
Isn't it?
That's sad.
54. That's so
That's so
freaking
young.
young, right?
I mean, that's
Young,
only
young.
how many years for me? Like that's 7 more years for me to be 54. Yikes!
Which animal is known for never forgetting?
A dog,
Mm,
a
no,
horse, a cat,
no. An elephant.
a hamster.
An elephant.
Oh, an elephant.
You know, my mother was funny.
Oh,
Already unhealthy.
Steph said that he had a very unhealthy history.
Yeah, he
That
probably
can
was into
really. Well,
drugs.
we were talking about that earlier with alcohol. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it could just something could really. I mean, I kind of could figure out what he probably did by what she said, and that will. I mean,
Right.
that ages you so quickly.
Yep, 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 yep.
You know what?
So
I always wanted to like ride an elephant.
I did.
You got to?
Mm-hmm.
I think they're
Yep.
so majestic, and how
When I was
like when
like,
they walk, it just they're so majestic.
I was talking to my girlfriend. I did it when I was like 6. My parents took us up to Expo 67 in Toronto.
Uh,
And it's Expo was like a fair type thing, and
mm-hmm.
it was really cool. But I was so young that my parents didn't keep me around most of the time. They put me in this French, because we were in Quebec. They put me in this French daycare where they all spoke French,
Oh,
and I
geez.
didn't. I know, and I was, and then, so I was really mad at them because they did that to me. But anyway, there was, yeah, you could ride an elephant there, but I mean, in today's standards, it was animal cruelty, right? But the elephants were chained around in a circle, and
Aw.
then they were like in this thing where all they could do was walk around in a circle. In the middle was where the metal bars were, that they each one was attached to a metal bar that
Oh my
you know
word.
I know it was crazy, and
Yeah, but that's what they did. I mean,
their
that was
legs were,
before
yeah, that was
rules.
before we knew, and their legs were all chained up and stuff like that. So, yeah, I did ride the elephant there. It was kind of cool. It was kind of scary though, but I was just a little kid.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
know. It was. Oh my gosh, what zoo is that? The Philadelphia Zoo by me. When I was little, you were able to ride a camel, and I refused to do it because the camel scared me because I thought like the hump part was gonna like
Hmm.
squirt water at me, and I didn't want to get my
Oh,
face
how
wet.
funny! Do you
So my
want to
dad,
hear some? I'll tell you some horror stories of where we
elephant
went.
of a
No,
camel.
where no of just animal cruelty
Oh,
at at different places that we went to as kids because people didn't know any better. But
yeah.
there was a place that we used to go to um that was like an animal park. They had different animals, okay?
Uh huh.
And there was a place where you could fish, and it was uh all it was a smaller pond, and the fish were all fed on this meal. So you
Okay.
threw the meal in the thing that there were like a million fish would come and get it. So there was no way you wouldn't catch a fish
Uh
in
huh.
the pond. So there was that uh with the fish. And then there were different things that you could go see in these like glass cages,
Uh huh.
and you could put a quarter or a nickel or a dime in each of these things, and the animals were there. So
Oh, crazy.
there was a duck who played the piano.
Oh my
You
god.
you would put in your whatever nickel or dime, and the duck was always in this area, but the lights would come on, and then he would play the little toy piano,
Oh, poor thing.
and then at the end when the music stopped, he would get like food. So he knew to
Oh, so he
play
was
the piano.
conditioned.
Right.
Yep, play the piano and I get fed.
It was behavior modification, right? So
Yeah.
he knew that he would get
A
the
reward.
reward if he
Mm-hmm.
played the piano. And then there was the chicken. The chicken was the worst animal cruelty
Oh,
because
I could
you put your
imagine.
you put your money in, and then
Uh-huh.
the chicken would dance. But the way that the chicken danced was they put electric shock on the bottom of the
Oh, that's
cage.
not cool.
Well,
Ow.
and the chicken would dance, and then at the end, it would stop. He would get his food. Whatever they did, they got their
Poor
food.
thing. Yeah, but poor thing.
But the
I know
worst,
I went swimming with the dolphins as how old was I? Probably like in like mid-20s when Lisa and we went. And I got so bruised by that damn dolphin. I was like, the
mhm.
dolphin was probably just so pissed off. It had to do the same shit over and over again. I don't remember it getting rewarded with any food. I was like, no wonder it freaking headbutted me because it probably couldn't stand being told what to do anymore.
So then there was a bear.
Oh my god,
It
that's
was
even
a
bigger than a chicken.
it was a black bear,
Uh huh.
and he was behind a fence, but there were holes in the fence.
Oh
And
no.
next to his cage was a soda machine.
Okay,
So you would buy the bear a soda, and he would drink the soda.
like a Coca Cola.
Yeah, like a Coke, like a Pepsi, like a Mountain Dew, whatever,
Ooh,
like an orange pop, a grape pop, whatever.
ooh,
But
Pete Carson. Good night, my friend. Don't forget
good night,
our
Pete
live sale
Carson.
tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with
See
Mima
you
and
tomorrow.
PTA.
But he would, yeah, the bear would drink a Coke or a soda or
Oh,
whatever. I think it was mostly like orange or grape. I don't think it
uh-huh.
was like caffeinated, maybe 7 Up. But yeah, he would drink the whole soda, and his teeth were all freaking rotten. It was
Oh,
poor
poor
bear.
dude.
Poor,
Yeah.
but
And what
he
state was
loved
this
it.
in?
What?
What state was this in?
It was in Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin.
Mhm.
And then I also remembered in Florida with the shamu, those
Mhm.
whales.
Mhm.
And now I think there's some still in captivity. They just can't be shown or anything.
Well,
right?
there's yeah, there's some at SeaWorld still,
Yeah, but they
but
can't
but
be.
they don't do shows anymore,
They don't
and
let them
they
be
can't.
seen, right?
I don't know if they can be seen or not, but they can't let them go either because they
They'll
would die
die.
if they let them go. Yeah, they say
Well,
they
they don't
say
know how to hunt.
they don't know how to hunt.
They
Yeah,
wouldn't know.
so yeah, but that's crazy. My girlfriend was telling me she went to Asia last year
Uh huh.
and traveled in different areas and rode an elephant while she was there years ago. And then she said when she went back, she was more aware of animal cruelty and stuff like that. So she was looking for places where they could go that were not cruel to the animals. So,
And that probably had to be hard because they don't have the same standards like we do.
well, she said they're getting better. They're getting
I mean,
better.
I know when I went to Mexico, both times I went to, well, I went to Mexico more than twice, but there's two times I went to Mexico where we went to a bullfight, and I was never so grossed out in my life when I
Hmm.
saw that. And then the second time I went, my wife wanted we went to go, and I said
Hmm.
we'll leave before the bullfight. And obviously we don't speak Spanish, so we did not know the bullfight was first. And they started, and oh my god, she couldn't get out of there fast enough. I said I just couldn't see. I can still envision him with the knife and hitting the bull in the back of the head. Oh my god. And the blood just
Hmm.
pouring out. It was like so grotesque. Not something I wanted to see. A
Hmm.
horrible way for him to pass. I know we use these things for food, but that is so animal cruelty because you're just torturing it until it dies.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah, I don't
horrid.
like bullfighting at
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
But the first part was like this horse, like they were like doing tricks on a horse, and
Hmm.
that was neat. And that's what I thought we were going to see, but I didn't realize they X-nayed that and it went right to the bullfight. And
Hmm.
of course, like my wife wanted to like smack me. She goes, "I cannot believe we saw that." I'm like, "Well, we didn't get to see much because as soon as we saw that, I'm like, out of here."
Hmm. You want to hear a funny story?
Oh, good night, Marcella. Thank you for hanging on with us, and we'll see you tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on this channel for some jewelry. Oh, I see. I'm getting sleepy, so I'm losing cool things to say. Some vintage
Um,
sterling.
some fun, fun, fun,
Yes,
fun.
fun,
My
fun, fun.
my parents, when we were younger, I don't know if you ever saw this movie, but they took us to see a movie because together as a family, because they thought that they had heard that there was great scenery in this movie
Uh
and
huh.
it was an outdoor movie and it was a great movie to see. And we went downtown somewhere in Chicago to see it, some crazy theater, right?
Uh
But
huh.
it was the movie Deliverance with Burt
Oh,
Reynolds. With Burt Reynolds, and you
okay.
know the kid, if you ever saw it, right? And there was a bad scene in that movie about male on male attacking. Let's just say that.
Ay, ay, ay.
Um, and so we're in there, and the scene comes up and stuff. And my parents are like, "Should we leave? Should we stay?" They didn't know what to do. They truly did not know what to do because taking a whole family out would have made a scene, and they didn't know what
Yeah,
to do.
yeah.
But for months after that movie, my brothers used to replay it in the yard with each other because it was like, "Squeal, squeal like a pig." That was the line in the movie.
Oh my
And my
god.
parents were like, "Stop that! Stop that now!" And they're like, "We should have never gone to that movie." But yeah, it was pretty funny. They had no clue. It was funny.
Crazy,
Um,
crazy. But hey, you know what? You could laugh
it's
about it
time.
now.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, isn't your mama's 99th birthday coming up?
And she had it. She
Oh,
had it.
when was it?
It was the 16th. She had it on
Crud,
the
we forgot. We
16th.
didn't sing to her.
That's okay. She's okay. She had a good day.
I'm
I
glad she
called
had a
her
good
on
day.
that day and I called her the day before and talked to her. And everything she says the same thing every time, and it's heartbreaking. She's like, "When are you coming home? When are you coming home? When are you
But
coming
she
home?"
realizes that she knows you live far away, right?
Yeah, yeah, but she doesn't know or realize that I can't go in her house anymore, you know?
Oh, I didn't. Oh, your bro.
No, it's the because of what he's done with destroying the house and stuff
Oh,
and the
you'll get sick.
mold. I'm allergic to the mold, and the mold put me in the hospital last time from what he did with the mold. So I can't trust what he's going to do when I'm there. So I can't stay at her house anymore, that's for sure. So I have to stay with somebody else, and luckily I have girlfriends there so I can stay with them, but it's just very, very sad to me.
It is sad because you would love to like just stay over mom's house. Is that
Right.
is that the house you grew up in?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that just didn't make it even worse.
Mhm.
That's what's crazy about us taking this house over. My wife and I, because we're contemplating selling it,
Mhm.
and then Lisa's like, "Are you gonna have a hard time selling it?"
Mhm.
At first, I had said, "Yeah, it's gonna be sad," but right now, I'm like, I'm ready for a ranch. No more stairs for me.
Yeah, I have a ranch, and
I
I
need a
grew
ranch. I
I
can't.
grew up in a ranch, and that's why I knew that I wanted a ranch because I hate going up and down stairs, you know?
I mean, I didn't have a problem until I developed this condition I have, but with the balance and walking up
Mhm.
and down these stairs. But these houses built in, this house was built in 1921, so I mean, the third floor. I don't go up
Good
to
night,
it.
Marcella.
Oh, good night, Marcella. Thank you for stopping by, and we'll see
We
you
should go though.
tomorrow.
I'm tired. You're tired.
All right, maybe
We
we'll
got
call.
a show tomorrow.
We do, we
So
do. So I'll do our goodbyes really quickly. Don't
wrap it
forget
up.
tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, vintage jewelry with Mima and JDA, sterling, 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 and then Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If Mima is not too tired, she'll be here with me selling vintage home decor. Also, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every Friday is our chit chat. I hope you enjoyed tonight's discussion. I thought it was very well planned by Miss Mima. So I'll go through our little goodbyes, which is if you know anyone that is experiencing some mental anguish, please dial 988 for assistance. They will get you and that person the need and help that you need. Oh, I said that incorrectly. I always say we only go around this world once, make it count. Always say please and thank you. And a special prayer to all of our friends that we pray for each and every time at the end of our show. And I want to thank Mima for another wonderful chit chat with JDA and Mima. And see you
We bid you
tomorrow.
adieu. We bid you
Yeah.
adieu.
Yes. All right,
Have a good
everyone. Have a
night,
good night.
everyone.
We'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.